Really out for blood this time, look. Heard they were sleeping in some more. I just came back for the win. Lot of money in my head. Come on, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Washing gonna find Bolu, but does get hit markers by Jez. Going up against, they're now all tied up. 1-1. Xitium is going to get taken down by Jez. You can now see Jez pushing up towards the B flag. We're rocking that 35 round. We have Vague pushing up incredibly far, but this should be a free kill for Xitium. Sure enough, with the push from the backside, finds Jez.
Licença, torcia! Pofo! Botão no cofrinho do Limes! Pofo pra cima do Delzinho! Double pofo do craque! Faz clique aí, meu chat! Você tá no YouTube, faz o clique da jogada! Tomara tá!
Um som morto.
Vou cravar cima, tá na esquerda, tá na esquerda.
Tem um, só tem ar. Vai ter mais um.
Aí tem que cortar essa rapaziada. Pode ver agora, calma, segura aqui, pega.
Sub-Zero pernambucano. Nossa!
And we've got two players left to deal with. FN 420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Count them out. Can't do it. Lucky is Dark Wizard. You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my god, we've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's gonna round the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't happen. We're going to another round. The most at the moment finds another one. Just an absolute demon. Shooting Quick in with the side of Nova. Danger just going in. People see, there is one A now. Oh my, Chris, he's all one more. Where you at, homie? I know you're in a typical snipe on this area, but right now you're just snipe. 80 with close, Lucky, get headshot. Cosmo, you the smoke. Get it too, homie. We got a 1v1.
Oh my goodness, Iona! Bro, watch.
Except was left alive. Now it's Iona looking to make this.
Oh! this girl's dirty. Aggressively push up to this degree. Lydia's able to find one. Artem, Misa coming through. What's that? Is that the kilo? Whoa! Whoa! Artemisa, the Damascus kilo. Ooh, Kells finds one, is looking for two, but Artemisa. Yo, this girl kind of nuts with the kilo, bro. I have been. Down herself on that Sparrow shot, but the Angels do maintain this P3. Oh, brick stuff! Well, it was looking good for a minute there for the beginning of this round, but it has quickly gone in. I think you're right on the money. The arrow is pushed back up, finds two in the feed to start things off. Those double kills are worth a ton of points, let alone
Hi and welcome everyone for the final day of Mobile Mayhem fall season. My name is Diana and I'm your host for today's games, and we have Verdict and Gilmania joining us for this fire last two matchups of the season. How is your day, Verdict? Are you excited?
Oh boy, I woke up extra early to gear up for this one. I have been looking forward to this day all season long, and sadly, you know, when one thing comes to an end, we've got to see it all the way through. So we're going to say goodbye to Mobile Mayhem Fall Season 2022, but we're going to be crowning a champion tonight, and I've got to say, we are just absolutely ready for all this action that's going to be coming through tonight. So, Deanna, how was your night been? I'm going to go ahead and snag the spotlight before Gil can even get an opportunity to do so.
My day was great. Obviously, I did play some rank. I got in rank protection and went straight in Alcatraz, got some sweats there. So it was a pretty great day. Obviously, I was waiting a lot for Mobile Mayhem final day, right? Obviously, I'm excited for the matchups. I believe it's gonna be the best two matchups we saw the whole season. So I'm actually very excited to see how the team's gonna play, what's gonna be their energy, and so on. But Gil, how was your day?
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I also had to wake up early for other things that I had to attend, and let me tell you, I'm super excited. We've been working all season long to get to this point where we're gonna get to see the top four fight against each other, knock each other out, and see, well, who's the best of the season.
And talking about the matchups, Verdi, can you tell us what we're gonna see tonight?
Absolutely freaking lootly. Taking a look at it, our first series of the night, it's going to be the Bronze Series matchup. Definitely going to be a nail-biter to see who's going to come out on top. Fighting for a prize pool that I have to get clearance on what the actual money is. But it's Exabyte and Team Mobility. They're going to be scrapping out for a Bronze Series matchup to place for that third place spot. Nova Esports and Stamina, that's our marquee match of the night. This is exactly what we had anticipated going into this fall season. Two Stage 5 contending teams duking it out for first place. Still going to get a prize pool if you manage to pick up that second place, but it's all about first. Nova Esports has probably been one of the more consistent Mobile Mayhem teams, but Stamina has came through these past few seasons and definitely been giving them a run for their money.
How about you, Gil? What are your expectations in these matchups?
What are my expectations? We got one best of 5, we got one best of 7. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we end up with 12 maps tonight. I know that is gonna be not necessarily easy to happen, but I strongly believe so. I feel like Exabyte and Team Mobility are gonna have to, well, tear each other apart in order to win, and I feel like both are capable of winning against one another, so nothing is going to be easy tonight for none of these teams. So yeah, that's what I expect to see. Plenty of COD Mobile action.
Yeah, and I do see both teams are in the lobby. I'm gonna go over the first best of 5, right? We're gonna start with the Hardpoint on Raid, followed by an S&D on Firing Range. The third game is gonna be a Control on Takeoff. If we're gonna get the fourth game, it's gonna be a Hardpoint on Summit, and if we're gonna have a fifth game, it's gonna be an S&D on Standoff. Slums and Annihilator banned on the side of Exabyte, and Team Mobility bans Hacienda and Purifier. pretty solid rotations, and I'm actually expecting to see 5 games in this matchup. To be honest, both teams are very good, and going against each other will not be easy. So yeah, best of luck for both of them.
All right, well, best of luck to them. We're going to go ahead and take it back to the casting deck. Deanna's going to be joining us after this first series, which we've already made our predictions, Gil. We're thinking this one might go to a Game 5. Well, in order for that one to happen, in my thought process, it's got to be a solid hardpoint read for Team Mobility. Exabyte has been slaying out in Search or Destroy recently, and they're very dominant in firing range. And I'm taking a look at the best of 5 map pool. We get into that Game 3, which is guaranteed. It's going to be a takeoff, and Exabyte are going to have defense. So if you're banking on this one going the distance, chat, you're going to need a hardpoint win here, guaranteed for Exabyte, or for Team Mobility, in my opinion. That's just me, Gil.
So yeah, I gotta agree with you. I feel like Team Mobility will have to get this initial dot to get a hold of themselves. Like you mentioned, that S&D power from the side of Exabyte has been just tremendously powerful against plenty of teams. So on this one particularly, I feel like it is gonna be that battle. Hardpoints need to beat to Team Mobility if they want to win it all, and S&D, at least from what we've seen in the past, should go the way of Exabyte. So that would only lead to Control, right? I feel like Control, it is going to be the indicator of who may end up with a dub at the end. I feel like this should at least go to a Game 4, but yeah, I feel like the Control will be the most important part for any of these two to end up with a victory of the bronze match.
Good point, good point. Here, taking a look at the rosters. Bison, Patronax, Honora, Zorky, and Daytel going to be rounding out your starting 5 for Team Mobility. Derek's, Jazz, Lucky, Caesar, and not Karma. It's Rondo. Rondo's going to be making his way onto the Bronze Series matchup for Exabyte. So we're not going to have that OP Karma or Karma Jazz Holger duo. Instead, we're going to have Rondo, which I think is a perfectly good replacement. And in any scenario, it's like when you're banking on a 5th player coming through, a sub, and it's Rondo, bro, you know you got yourself set up for success. So I'm ready to get this one started. It's going to be a scrappy series. Again, just to mention, we're going to go ahead into Raid Hardpoint to start this series off. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, the queue is absolutely on point as we're going to go ahead and dive into the Hollywood Hills of California, Gil. This is where legends are made. This is where victories are either robbed for you or you have just set yourself up for a golden transition into these points. P1 definitely going to be a spicy one to start it off, but we'll see who takes the advantage.
Find out who takes the advantage. Indeed, everybody running inside. I just saw Lucky Freaking Egg, which, you know, not the best start up for him, but let's see. All right, ooh, quite a few kills are gonna go the way of Exabyte, allowing them to clear the path for the inside of the hill. But the problem is that Sorky is still alive. Finally, they managed to take that kill thanks to Derox. Rando also helping out at a distance. Rondo, what weapon is that, my friend? Okay, I've seen this ammo before. That's pretty cool. I don't know about you, but this PV-19 Bison looks pretty cool, pretty nice in the hands of Rondo. But back and forward fight in the inside of the hill. Honor at a distance, also helping out the squad using that SKS. Seemingly like he's going to be from the back, just helping out the squad. Scrap time gonna be taken in favor of TMGG. Well, it seems like the remaining of the squad over at Exabyte begins to form a strategy, a defensive strategy here on the kitchen.
Yeah, we can see Lucky's trying to play the anchor for this P2 rotation. He's got plenty of traffic coming through the backside of jungle. Bison going to be able to get the breach right there. Oh, no, we're going to be able to clean up one. Caesar trying to shut down and maintain the focus right now, but it is Team Mobility who are going to be able to slide right in from P1 to P2. The kitchen side's going to be locked down. One player left standing in Bison. One player looking to make the breach here, but look at the rotation in. It's going to be Onur and Detail going to be able to clean it out. No, it's Zorky, actually. And all is stable here for the boys over at TMGG. They're making it look easy from this P1 to P2 connection site. A little bit of pain and frustration here coming through early for the boys over at Exabyte. So they're going to have to bite their losses, cut their losses, and start that rotation over to P3. And this is an awful lot of chump change. Scrap time going to be handed over for free.
Pretty much for free. Yeah, 15 seconds left. And although they tried back-to-back, well, it seems like that is going to be about 100 points going in favor of Team Ability, successfully denying, shutting down nearly all of control over on the side of Axivite. Only 9 seconds for them. And as they begin to move on to the garage, there's going to be the push coming down from the side by the hands of Bison. Bison here with the CBR, about to get inside of the hill. Finds a couple of enemies, begins to shoot at them, but then here's Derex from behind. Cannot react fast enough, gets taken down. A few kills are going to be traded here and there, but the control still going to be in favor of Axivite, who are now shooting through the smoke by the hands of Caesar. Caesar trying to defend the inside of the hill, but that smoke is being really annoying to them. Eventually they do find that kill. That's a good chunk of control for them, but still not going to be, and now they are going to be kicked out of that hill yet again. Regaining control back-to-back Team Mobility are insane right now, and although we've seen Axivite rotate early twice, just the same way they got there early, they got kicked out early as well. And that is just bad news for them.
Yeah, it is, and they're sitting on a fat 22 right now. It's just not been a good game for Axibite. What we can say about this series is in order for us to see this series go to distance, we need a Game 1 win here for TMGG. And it's not set in stone that we're going to see Axibite take a win and Search and Destroy, but the odds are strictly higher, especially on a firing range map, so this is exactly the kind of start if you're a TMGG fan, and if you're a fan of competitive play, you want to see this series go the distance. You definitely want these kind of outcomes here in game number 1. So, P4 bound we are. Court sides open up. 10 seconds already into the objective. It's a little bit of foots on the hill for the court side. P4 rotation. Predator missile going to be popped. Intel going to pop. Oh boy, right around the corner with a claw, but it's Jazz who's going to be able to maintain the heady and get the kill. Massive kills coming through on the blue. That's going to be the side of TMGG, going to be able to get the clean wipe, but nobody on the hill right now. Well, I say less, it's Patron who actually spawns right on the objective, and could be none other than P4 that we see these kind of spawns.
Well, 135 to only 45, almost 100 points lead going in favor of Team Mobility. Lucky was trying to fight back, gets executed. Jazz trying to do the same, does find a couple of kills, a couple of extra seconds. Luckily enough for them, the 100 points lead is not going to be there quite yet, but verdict, they are not doing their best, at least right now. They all are on double digits, but when you got 27 for Patron, I feel like that's been the key part. The overall control of themselves on the side of Team Ability has been tremendous, making sure that each kill counts. Because I feel like it's not necessarily the fact that Team Ability is outgunning them constantly. Maybe Patron is, but outside of that, it's kind of similar numbers. And it is just the control. The overall team performance on Team Mobility has been so strong that each kill they take, they also make it worth their value in points.
No, you're absolutely right. I think that's a huge call. I mean, Patron has been slaying out, but everybody else kind of like even across the board for kills wise. If you find a way to take down Patron, you find a way to get some hill time is my initial thought process. Right now, it's damn near a 100-point deficit for Axibite. They're going to be battling it out here in the trenches as well, and Patron is just continuing the fry. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what the comms and what the boys over at Axibite are thinking and saying. As in the heat of the moment, you definitely want to catch this action, so we're going to go ahead and find out as P1 reset comes through.
Stay on.
One yellow lamp with that.
No, doubles, mid, kitchen one.
More in circle.
Mató the kitchen y voy al side.
I've spawned in red.
Pillars.
One more pillars.
I got pillars.
Spawning misters, they're spawning misters.
Don't do that.
I got laundry, keep laundry.
Cover laundry, just.
There's one going top red.
He's low.
There's two top red. There's one more bottom.
Top in here, red, top red.
I spawned red.
Meta side. No, wait, don't me mata. Side. Por la derecha, por la derecha.
One red, two white.
Oh,
Two white,
Two
one.
ninja.
One six.
Six.
One here.
Side.
One in kitchen.
Alright, that long pause right before we jumped out of the comms, that'll just go ahead and tell you, I mean, this has basically been a blender of a game 1 for Axibite. They tried to get something rolling there on that P1 reset kill, but, I mean, you can tell, just, you know, it's been a tough game for them, and T-Mobility has complete control over the map. They've had complete control over Patron, who has been freakishly dangerous here in game number 1. 41 on board for them so far.
Yeah, it is just insane right now. Rondo trying to get some control using the claw. This operator seemingly is going to be able to clear this path slightly in favor of Axabite, but with such a big gap, there's a long way to go there trying to go for a comeback. Is it possible? Yes, it is, but it's going to be tough when you are just not performing the best in here. Right now, just trying to survive. There's going to be the push from 3 different people at once. There's also the use of that Sparrow in the hands of Patron. Finds a couple extra kills. Then there's Sorky to help him out. Clear that hill. No, not going to be the thing. Finally, we see some pushback, some holdback by the hands of Axabite. And the problem is that, yeah, you got the timer here in the kitchen, but what about Garage? You're going to be late to the party. And not only that, but there's also the rotation being dealt with by the hands of Daytel, who's just being annoying to you. You know, maybe he got killed at the end, but he does make a lot of value for himself. Fortunately enough for the side of Axabite, there's that claw for Loki. Axabite still being capable of fighting back, and now they are the ones kicking out the enemies early, but are they going to be capable of actually defending for long enough?
Oh, man. As soon as you said that, I watched Bison. He gets a nasty 2-piece right there and clears out the objective altogether. Garage is a big investment for a rotation, and with the side of Team GG only needed about 40 points rolling into this objective. Surely enough, they're going to be able to get the retake as well as fend off the initial wave of players from Axabite who are just desperately trying to put their foots on the hill. Jazz going to be able to sneak from the back. Zorky going to be able to shut him down. Might be enough. We won't be able to see this from close out. We're definitely going to be able to see, you know, just inch away from the finish line here for TMGG. Rolling in that P4. Rondo going to be able to put himself in the equation. 232 to 119. Here comes the crossbow, the heat extractor. The break comes through, but it's only, I mean, not even scraps that you're fighting for at that point. It's pennies to the dollar. And Axabite not really holding their way here in this hardpoint. They're getting blown out of the water. Courtside is looking like it might be where we see this one in. 18 seconds and counting, but Derek's still got a little fight in the tank left. He's got 31 on board. Players rotating down from the staircase. They're just funneling in. Derek's going to be able to give a little bit of a second air of life. There goes the Preddy. It's going to find 2. Just like that, Axabite staying alive, keeping their head above the water for now.
31 rookie numbers. Look at Patron. 56. This boy about
Dang,
to break
bro.
records right now. Here, Mobile Mayhem right now finds 1, finds 2. Another double for Patron about to reach 60. And this means that the longer this game goes on, the more probability this man is gonna break through that number. Right now, the sponsor gonna be in his favor. Problem is that there's the use of the Sparrow by the hands of Jazz, but also Jazz ends up killing himself. Now, there's gonna be the retake for TMGG. Patron cannot get any more kills. Gonna be bouncing inside. He's not shooting through the wall. Why are you not spraying through it? It doesn't matter too much or nor. He's gonna regain control for a couple extra seconds. It is not necessarily the longest time they've been with things under control, but it certainly means a lot when you're so close to victory. Patron is kind of struggling right now, but it doesn't matter. The squad is still holding his back. Problem is that Axabite are back into the mix, only, quote-unquote, only losing by 50 now. They've reduced heavily that disadvantage that they were on to, but they gotta be cautious. They gotta be careful. In here, Derek's now with the board machine, making sure that no one can come through pillars over there now through the smoke. He maintains control. He was left alone for the longest time and managed to survive. Now with the help of his allies, gotta be cautious not to lose control again. Axabite still alive. Derek's looking to make it happen. Not gonna be possible. 61 kills for Patron. This is not even over.
It is not even over. 61. 6 seconds is all that's needed. His team has done tremendous work on the objective. Lucky trying to put his foot on the hill. The contest. Derek's putting himself in the equation as well. It ain't gonna matter, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1. In a very, very big carryway. Patron dropping 60 plus, 250 to 190 something. I don't even know what Axabite had. Was it even worth talking about? No. What was worth talking about was 60 freaking 1 in a Broad Series matchup. Patron, what are you on, homie? 61 and 26 as well as a minute and 14. Breadwinner for kills across the board. Yeah, he's got that easily, plus 20. So, my goodness, what a game for him. Bison there with 32 and 30, minute 45. On the flip side things, you got a struggling Axabite off the rip. That's quite all right. They have the next 2 games to look forward to, in my opinion, Gil.
We all have to, like, take a second to just say congrats in a way to Patron, because he was the deciding factor for this victory, right? Because of that comeback of Axibite, they made it closer at the end, but I strongly believe that without that extra performance from him was the movement that allowed the side of Team Ability to end up with the W. You said it yourself, they truly needed to win this kind of hard points, and they did it just like that. They had a huge advantage at some point. They got struggled because of Axibite's being able to fight back and being able to redeem themselves, but still they take the victory. They all worked for it, you know, looking at also the time for everyone across the board, not only on Team Mobility but also Axibite is all over a minute, you know. They all worked to get there, but man, did Patron look good on that game.
Yeah, I mean, looking good is probably an understatement. He looked like a damn supermodel out there. I was trying to get the loadout so Chat could, you know, kind of see what he was using to fry with, but I tried and it wouldn't show his because he top fragged an MVP for the winning team. So GG's, well played. TMGG gonna come through with the energy, and I mean, we've got a guy like Patron who was just absolutely frying the entire lobby. I mean, there was no way that we got to see anybody pass Patron, and he just didn't absolutely fry him. So 61 kills in a third place Bronze Series matchup. Holy hell. That's got to be like a playoff record, right? It's got to be in somewhere, right?
Probably. I think so. If it's not all across regions, it has to be on Europe, without a doubt, right?
Oh, yeah. Easily. I think the record at one point was held by S-Thug in NA, but I think it's been since broken. I think he dropped 54 in Hardpoint on Hackney Yard. This is how long ago it was. We haven't played Hackney Yard Hardpoint in a while. But I think it's been broken. I think we've seen 55 plus bombs in multiple regions across NA and EU. So to see 61 in a Bronze Series matchup, holy hell. All right, well, here we go. We're gearing up for it. We said TMGG had to take this game number 1. Why? Because the next 2 games look to favor Axibite. Or Axibite going to be able to rise up to the occasion and find a way to shut down Patron. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if there is a way to shut that man down, but kind of, you know, play around him if you have to. I think that's got to be the game plan.
It has to. It has to be. And, well, it is going to be on firing range. A kind of map that I feel like there's always a chance for a sniper, but specifically I'd say that Hackney Yard. I was about to say Hackney Yard. No, firing range and takeoff are the maps that I always love to see for some sneaky spots to get the snipers, right? I feel like you can always try to surprise your opponents with a sniper shot seemingly out of nowhere. Ever since I began to see those shots under the trailer, I feel like everything is possible, you know? I was so confused as to how people was able to do that, and when people told me that is because you can, for a fraction of a second, see the tag of the opponent, my mind was blown. And yeah, anything goes here on firing range, because plenty of the walls are kind of paper thin, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I mean, you're gonna see a plethora of Holgers off the rip until, you know, it's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. How can you mitigate that damage that's coming in from a gun that's so damn overpowered? We saw 61 kills in game number 1 on Raid, and if it had gone a little bit further, we probably would have saw at least 65. But I think Patron kind of stalled out towards the end. He was struggling, and then on top of that, Derek's just had his number. So we're gonna see if Axibite can play around that, maybe utilize their strengths and some of that sniper talent. And Lucky is by far one of the he's a unique breed, bro. I think he has been one of the more consistent snipers outside of like Marvel and Narcs, and Neil, of course, from Nova, that has just absolutely caused pain and devastation across any and every map with the sniper, the DLQ, or whatever they choose to use. So I'm going to be looking at Lucky to step up here early on, and hell, even, you know, anybody else who can pick up the slack in that sniper department. I know Caesar's pretty gross with it too. So, all right. We're here for it. We're just waiting for everyone to ready up. Game number 2, Search and Destroy on firing range, as Gil mentioned. Chat, if you made your predictions, if it's not banking on Axibite winning game number 2, it's probably wrong. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. It's a discretion, Wait, we can make predictions in Trovo now, can't we?
I heard about it, but I've never seen it. Can you try? Yeah, I'd be down. That's why
How do you
not?
make one?
No idea. I actually got no idea. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it being used, so I wouldn't be able to tell, you know.
Oh, I see it now. You gotta start predict. You know what? I can't do it because I gotta control the lobby too. Wait, no, I went to the wrong one.
Oh.
There we go. It's gonna correct itself. Perfect.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. There's some firing range here. Some search and destroy. And I think we should jump with one of the snipers being lucky on the side of Axivite. He's immediately pushing on the inside of trailer, trying to land a wallbang that nearly hits on the opponent. But problem is that at a distance, there's also Bison within his own right of using a sniper himself. And that's going to be the first blood going in favor of team ability. Bison with the first blood doing a lot of work for the squad immediately. And not only that, but also in a way shutting down any potential push through the A long side. In here, there's the jump shots yet again. Bison this time around not gonna be able to do the same. There's Jazz, who picks up that sniper from the ground and takes revenge over his dead allied. And also
baby,
onto Patron. That, like, he had no clue to know he was there, right? Like, that was pure guessing.
That was just great guesswork right there. Detel going to be able to get the trade out on another. That's the Bison coming through. Not the Bison, but a Bison that he picked up or is using for a primary loadout. Bomb's going to be hopped. It is going to be reducing the clock to 45 seconds. And Detel and Zorky now going to be in a 2v3 scenario. We'll see if they can make something shake. But Jazz picking up the sniper off the ground of the dead body of Lucky, making great use of it so far. Zorky now left alive in a 1v3. He's going to push in. He's going to be able to catch one off guard, but it's Caesar who gets the final shots. Round number 1 started a little bit rocky for the boys over at Axibite, but they played real big towards the end, and Jazz picking up 3 definitely helped anchor them for that first round victory.
Definitely did. That sniper picked up from the ground was just tremendous for him. Like you mentioned, 3 kills, and that is now round number 2 about to begin. And a huge push towards the A side. The only one defending right now seemingly is going to be Honor. Honor now making the call out. The bomb is going to be planted now. Zorky finding a kill. Patron doing it so as well. Rondo is the only one dying on the side of team ability, but the bomb was planted. 4v3, no. Scratch that. 2 kills for the Axivite members. Only they tail and Bison remain alive. Bison gets spotted by Darox. They tail completely on his own 1v3. Just takes yet another kill. Quick round going in favor of Axivite. Collective effort to push at the same time, get those kills pretty much at the same time too, and getting a 2-0 lead in their favor.
Go. 2 rounds in a row, Axibite just putting the shoe on the other foot, putting this TMGT roster into the blender. Desperately needed after game number 1. A bit of a blowout. Patron just putting on a little bit of a show for us. Right now it's Lucky who's got 2. Zorky who's made his way into the top side of 1. Laying on his tummy, man. You gotta shoot if you want to get the kill. Detel and Bison now left in a 2v4. And it was looking to be a promising start here in the Search or Destroy for 3 rounds in a row. Now going to be flop. 4 players left standing. Bomb's going to go down. Lucky going to be able to put the damage in on Bison, who has only been able to pick up that first blood in round number 1. Detel is going to try his luck in the water as he's going to get shut down. W Caesar. And the W stands for win. We're going to see 3 rounds rock solid here for Axibite. Not a single bit of success here on the defense in 3 rounds in a row. Will 4th be something different, Gil?
It has to be, or else it is just going to be a walk in the park going in favor of Axivite. Right now, they are going to change the pace by pushing towards B, and well, it seems like they are kind of ready. Patron finds the first blood with that holder onto Jazz. Now they tell is holding onto the B side. He finds the first opponent, but he also hears enemies at a distance. So he takes a kill, but then gets knocked by Caesar. For B3, no. For 3v2, a lot of more trades are gonna happen pretty much at the same time. Rondo with a kill, Patron with other as well. Caesar is left alone in a 1v2. He does have control over the bomb, but he's lost all of his allies. After 3 rounds with constant 1v3s at the end for Axivite, they are now going to be struggling. At least a little bit, but Caesar with 6 kills so far this game. He is more than capable of trying to find these last 2 kills, but let's see if he can. Honor right now has not been able to find any kills whatsoever, and although Patron has 3, it is, well, not going to be easy for TMGG. They got to be cautious, and they are both holding different angles to pretty much just make sure that Caesar is not leaving this area. If he wants to plant, he can, but that also going to mean that they both will know exactly. Well, they will both, Jesus Christ, be able to exactly pinpoint his location. Right now, Caesar finally making a call, bringing out the DLQ. Let's see. Oh, lands the first shot onto Honor. Immediately pushes for the second one. Whole green hand ready for the push from Patron, but that's not going to happen just yet. Not gonna happen just yet. 30 seconds on the clock. Patron still not moving. He's trying to fake him out, but he's got no clue what's going on. Maybe his undecisiveness will be the doom of Caesar. The timer's too short. He tried to land a wall, but not gonna be the case. Patron still not moving. This man is a complete statue at this point, Verdict.
It's only a matter of time before Caesar makes his way right into his line of sight. Wow. Look at that. Why move? When you don't have to do any work, just let just let the opponent do all the work for you. I mean, Patron played this cool, calm, and collected. It pays out. And why move from a super great spot? Now, if you would have seen a rotation over to A, this would have been a different ball game. But if I'm being honest. Yeah. This, I mean, that was a hell of a play hell of a shot from Caesar. Just, I mean, you walked right into the belly of the beast, and Patron, who was hard holding that angle. I don't think I've ever seen anyone as focused as there was nobody ever focused in COD Mobile. They're like, you know, goldfish mentality. I mean, you see 15 seconds and they're gone. 15 seconds and they're moving. Patron holding it down. Right now, it's going to be able to put a point on the board for the boys over at TMGG, who have taken 3 rounds in a row. Straight L's. We'll see if they can bounce back in a second. Patron might have gotten a spot on somebody here on the outskirts of trailer site. And the wall bangs from Lucky not necessarily going to be lining up perfectly with the positioning of Zorky and Patron inside the trailer. I don't believe anybody's going to drop. As soon as I say that, Detel was taken out. I think that was relatively early, though. I don't know how long he's been down. He's been in back alley for the longest. Honor going to be pinched. It is going to be Lucky who's going to be able to get one shot to land. It is on the barrel site where it's cleared. So, 5v3 scenario. We got 50 seconds left to go on the clock. The bomb is making its way over to the B site, where Bison is the lone wolf here. Waiting for the push. Here comes the cavalry. 3 in. All 3 standing. Bison fires one shot. He's going to miss. The corner's going to be rounded. Oh, no, it's not. Never got a chance. Straight dumpstered. But 4 players have made their way over, and that is going to be Axby, who are going to be able to get this bomb plant down. Now we're going to have to play for the retake here for the boys over at TMGG.
That's right, 45 seconds on the clock. Patron finally on the move, finds the enemy, sees the feed, lands a few bullets, but you cannot... Oh my god, Derek's for some reason decided that it was a great timing to get out of there. It was certainly not. Drops dead. Sorky also finds a kill onto Lucky. Lucky onto Sorky. Then Bison takes revenge over his dead ally. Now that's a 2 versus 2, but only 22 seconds on the clock. The side of TMGG gotta be cautious. They gotta make it quick. Bison drops dead. Patron is left alone. Patron pushes forward, finds the kill. He's getting shot at from behind, turns around. Somehow he's managed to survive that, but now Jazz just playing around time, just patiently waiting for something to happen. He commits to the defusal. It almost makes it happen.
Oh man.
All right, I feel like that was definitely the right call. He knew that if he tried to go for the fake, he was not gonna have time to get that kill and also go back to defusing, so he straight on committed into that fashion. I do gotta add into that matter, I gotta applaud for the patience for Patron. I saw him stay still for a minute long inside the trailer last round. This man, if he decides not to move, he won't move.
No, he won't. I mean, but look at his loadout. He's got an LMG. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hold lanes. You're supposed to wait for your opponents to make mistakes. They're bound to, and especially in a hectic moment, right? You just wait for your opponent to slip up and pounce on them. That's been Patron's mentality. I think we saw that a lot in the hardpoint as well. Laser's going to be spotted for Lucky as he's got the pinpoint accuracy. Here comes the nade toss. Zorky and Patron, you might be falling. Devastation. No, it's going to be the trophy system that's going to save them. So, Wallbang's not going to connect for Lucky. 3 here invested on today's site. 1, literally 1. It's Daytel who's on the B. I don't know if anybody's got the intel right here. But 4v4 right now is minute on the clock. We're buckling up for an A-side hit, and with Bison being good as gold, bro, he's going to be able to get good for 2. That's going to shut that push down ASAP and put the pressure on these 2 players in Axabite, Jazz and Rondo, to play the regain with 45 seconds left to go.
For 2 there for Bison. One of his allies dies to the hands of Rondo, but Rondo bites the dust thanks to Patron. That is going to be a 1v3 for Jazz. Jazz completely on his own, yet again picking up that sniper that is not going to have the same success as he did on the first round. That is going to be a 4-2 lead in favor of Axabite, but another point going in favor of Team Ability, as we are now going to be flipping spawn starting round number 7. Let's see how good or bad the side of Team Ability has the capabilities of actually pushing and planting this bomb. Right now they are seemingly pushing from the outside of jungle to move directly onto B. The only one defending right now is Caesar, but now he's made a call up for his allies to go get some help. First blood for Derox. Honor answering back by eliminating Caesar. Immediately the defensive side from Derox pushes forward. He's just waiting for someone to walk by. That's gonna be the case, but this light peek from Patron is perfect. He is now getting along just fine. Double kill for him. Rondo is gonna be left alone in a 1v3. Finds a few enemies, but a few enemies is more than enough to get rid of him. He tried to get 1 kill, but when you got 3 enemies at once, there's only a few chances of you making it alive out of there, and well, that is going to be another point going in favor of Team Ability.
That was just such a poorly played defending round for Axabite. They bum rushed that B site so quick, just gave it up for free. Obviously, it was a good push. Initially finding that first blood, Derek's got the trade, and then everything just kind of hit the fan for Axabite. Right now, they're going to have to pump their brakes on the defense. You can't be as greedy as you were on the attack, making these pushes through. Lucky going to be able to find shots on 1 as Ditel's going to drop. Derek's is going to get traded out. We're gonna have a little bit of patience for both sides. Conservative matter now is first round bum rush that B side paid off massively for Team GG. Right now they're trying to play for a little bit of a slow and steady win the race kind of mentality. Lucky says slow and steady doesn't fit his play style. He's gonna be able to speed it up with the shots. He's gonna be able to take down the Goliath and Bison, who has just been oh so damn good with the snipes. 2 for 1 though. Player advantage on the defending side of things, and with all 3 players literally stuck inside wood, they're going to be waiting to play for the picks, and they're looking to deal the damage on Lucky, but Lucky just not going down. The shots are crispy. They are great. He's sitting on 9. Who's the next victim? Is it Patron, who's managed to pick up a sniper, but I don't know if this is the ground that you want to test on me. 42 seconds left to go on the clock. Not a single bit of traction on either side, and you got 4 players to go against. This might be an L here if Patron can't get this kill here on this B-side push.
All right, now they're running out of time. The defense from Caesar is not going to be enough, but he makes the call out that there's 2 angry TMGG players pushing towards B, and everybody's on the go. Everybody's on the move. Only 20 seconds left. They begin to plant the bomb. That is going to be the call to find out what's going to happen, but another kill going to unfold in favor of Patron. That is 13 kills for him. That is going to allow him enough time to plant the bomb. No, he's not. His ally gets taken down. He does find a kill, but this is now a 1v1. Rondo is trying to survive. Rondo is trying to get out of there alive.
Oh my god, no way.
Patron smell blood. He can smell blood from a mile away, begins to push forward. And although Rondo was trying to survive, because let's be honest, there was not even enough time to plant that bomb. But Patron knew that perfectly, so he pushes forward, takes that kill, makes it his own. That is going to be now a tie verdict. That's bad news for Axabite.
That is bad news for Axabite, and it's even worse news because you're in shambles after losing a 2v4. We're going to see if that momentum's going to ride over here for Team GG, who has just been absolutely lethal here on the attack 2 rounds in a row. Kind of shooting yourself in the foot, though, if you're Axabite. Plethora trades come through. Bomb goes down. 40 seconds on the clock. 4v3 retake. This should be, this should be a clinical routine. Make the push in numbers. Make those numbers pay out. Right now, it's Onur who's going to take the first shots. Patron's holding the angle, but they have no shots that are going to land enough to hold off the push. 4v3 retake is not going to be botched like the 4v2 defending advantage you had last round. And my, oh my, this was a much-needed round to kind of put that momentum to a halt. TMGG is just, ever since the flip, they flipped the script, they flipped the lights on, and something came alive here Axbite finally able to deal a little bit of damage and put a point on the board, giving them the lead back. So 5-4 we go here into round number 10. Does look like TMG are going to play a little bit more sturdy or stable, a little bit more patient. We got another conservative round on our hands.
Yeah, they know how important this game is for Axibite, how important it is for them to take the dove. So TMGG making sure that they are taking one step at a time. That last round was just pretty much flawless for Axibite. So that means that rechange of pace, like you mentioned, just taking it a whole lot slower. Everybody's just pretty much building their own home inside of wood. They're just making a tent. They're just waiting for someone to eventually walk their way. But at the end of the day, they're the ones on the offensive side. They are the ones who had to plant the bomb in. Well, they'll have to be moving at one moment or another. There's an attempt of a few wallbang situations for Nor that land onto absolutely nothing. Now they finally begin to push forward, and that is going to be towards B yet again. And it is Caesar with 10 kills, the one to try to stop this power. He finds the first enemy, takes the first blood, goes for the double, but there's Sorky. Sorky immediately taking that kill, and there's going to be the retake in favor of TMGG. Now through the smoke, Derox cannot do quite a lot. That is going to be more than enough time for them to plant the bomb. That is going to be 45 seconds verdict. 45 seconds, that will be the time for the side of Axibite to try to once again defuse that bomb.
Yeah, and look at the retake position, or the post-plant positioning here. Patron's going to hold down the lanes through the back alley. Still got one more barking up the runway. Jazz is plowing through. He's going to be able to find one. Buys it in Patron. Last one's live. Box Heady, absolutely lethal for Patron. Laced him. Derek's lucky now trying to play for this 2v2 retake. It's not happening. Derek's has dropped. Patron just adding fuel to the fire. 11 seconds left to go. This is a losing effort. You haven't done much to get this retake down. Bison's going to go ahead and end your pain and misery. We're going to be tied up yet again. 5-5. Hell of a round there for TMGG. They get the intel. They get the hit on that B site. They get that post-plant positioning absolutely down to a T. And just wait for the players to funnel in right into the front pocket. So, payoff round. This is for the lead. This is for, an opportunity to close this out. You take this one, you take the next one, you're done. You take this one, you lose the next one, we're going to overtime.
Yeah, let's see. Jazz is trying to defend. He begins to kill the enemies that are outside of this trailer. First one that pushes, they tell, pushing with his light peak, takes that kill like it's nothing. He did receive a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter too much. Axibite losing plenty of members. This is going to be a 4v2, pardon me, and there's only 30 seconds on the clock. Lucky and Caesar now with 11 kills each. Oh, Caesar bites the dust, and so does Lucky. Bison yet again with those crazy snipes will allow Team Mobility for the first time to be in the lead on this search and destroy. Not only that, but they are one round away from bringing that victory home. Are we going to overtime verdict, or you think Mobility are going to take it here?
I don't know, man. They got a big B-side hit coming through. There's the trophy system intel. The motion from the side of Axbite. We got to get aggressive. Caesar going to be able to take down 2. It's not enough to take down Patron. Yeah, it is. That's 3. Make it 4. Binds it right around the corner. He's going to be able to shut down. But the damage is done. 3 down. And only 2 left standing for TMGG. They're trying to play the bounce back. Rondo right into the bullets he goes. Derek's going to be able to shut down 1. He shuts down 2. We're heading overtime. 6-6. Dead tie. Rolling into it. And now we're going to give each team the opportunity to sound off on the attack and defense respectively. And this one is certainly shaping up to be a very interesting ending here in firing range.
Ladies and gentlemen, did Caesar just got 3 kills on a 1v5? Like, talk about being cracked. Jesus Christ, Caesar just making it rain onto the opponents right now, pushing forward towards the A side. Pushing forward with the Holger, already got his first kill. He knows that the enemies are in the inside of trailer, but he does not have control over the bomb, has to be cautious about it. 4v3, 2-for-1 trade in favor of Team Mobility now. Caesar finds the enemy at a distance. Here's the snipe, but you gotta be cautious, buddy. You gotta be cautious not to get spotted, not to peek when the right time is just not there. Bison with a headshot onto Caesar. Rondo answering back by eliminating the tail. This is a 3v2. This is not a lot of time, not a lot of room to play with for Axibite. Lucky and Rondo on their own. Can they do it? It's not gonna be easy, but at least they've already activated that overtime, which definitely allows them to have a second breath to take in. But with a minute left and only 2 members alive. I'm intrigued as to what their next move is going to be.
This push back to the wood site. Lucky. Oh, good night, bro. I saw Patron. I think Lucky saw him first, though. Wow. Lane's being held by Patron. Right now, he bites the dust to one of the sickest shots I've seen point blank up close. Right here, it's Bison straddling this notorious bomb heady. He's going to be able to find one. It's all unlucky. It's 29 seconds left to go. It's a 1v2. This one's not looking doable. He's not going to be able to fully regen. Yes, he is. Here comes the push inside trailer. Zorky! Get absolutely deagled, man. Bison, where you at, homie? Right around the corner. You're inside of the armory. He's going to play back. He's going to wait for the push out. He knows he has to make the play. Well anticipated for Bison. Waiting for that one wrong step, and that's all it took. 7-6 lead back in the hands of TMGG. They're looking to shut it down. Also looking to put a 2-0 dent into the series. Man, oh man, what a series this has become so far.
Well done yet again in the side of Team Mobility, but if I was on Activate, I'd be sweating yet again. They are about to lose it all here on Search and Destroy. This time around, they are on defense though. And, oh, through the wall, Lucky just got a kill onto Patron. Wallbang for Lucky to bring 14 kills home. And Rondo also finding another one at a distance onto they begin to push forward onto Sorky. They are trying to retreat back in the inside of bathrooms on showers, but it's just gonna be too strong. Everybody on the side of Axabite was trying to push forward. There's a kill for Nor that is gonna definitely break through some sort of control that Axabite was managing to get for themselves. At a distance, yet again, Bison. My goodness, he got a few kills at the beginning. He's getting plenty more now on the end game where it matters the most. Team Mobility now making it a 3v3. They still have control over the bomb. There's a minute on the clock. And they are still having a lot of hope to take another victory home, but they're still Lucky alive. The amount of power, I just love the amount of power that you can get here with the snipers. Lucky already got 2 kills this round, barely misses that third one there onto who I think was Honor, and that is huge for him for the side of Team Mobility. If Honor would have dropped there, that was just another round for Axabite. Pretty easy, but he's still gonna be alive for the next 35 seconds.
Yep, still alive for the next 35 seconds. Certainly doable here. Here comes the push. It's gonna be red. Right on the back alley we go. Jungle side push. Caesar spraying and praying for his life. Honor's dropped. 20 seconds left to go. Zorky doesn't even fire a shot. We're going to another round of overtime. 7-7. This one stays alive. On the backs of some great defending perseverance, and not only that, but patience. As you don't want to play too overly aggressive, even if you have the player advantage. TMGG just have seemed to reel it back in any scenario. Herschel's in the background, man. Let me tell you, bro, he is. I don't know who is in my backyard, but not backyard, but front yard, but he is certainly not a fan of it. So, if you guys hear the barking, I'm super sorry, but nonetheless, first blood comes through. Jazz is going to drop. And this B-side hit is going to be well covered. 3 players on the B-side, 2 players who have been just absolutely golden on that A-side, shutting down the trailer, is Zorky and Patron. So, a little bit of uncertainty here for the boys over at Daxby now as they've got 1 player drop from their team, and they have not been able to bounce back. The Tells Laser is going to be giving his location away, but it is going to be the retrade. No, it's not. Where you at, Onur? You had the setup. Going to be able to give that one away for free. And Axbite going to be able to even up, but here comes Patron and Zorky. They are shutting down the push. 3 in the feed. It's all on Caesar. This round is over. A minute left to go. It's a 1v4. Zorky shuts him down. We're heading into the 16th round of Search and Destroy with the advantage back in the hands. As we've gone 1-1, 1-1, 1-1 so far. Who is going to break the mold, Gil?
That's a great question. I mean, you said it back to back to back. It's 1 for Axabite, 1 for Mobility. 1 for Axabite, 1 for Mobility, which also means being map point for them yet again. Can they close it out finally? Well, it's not going to be easy. A few kills are going to be traded. Patron, the MVP, takes another kill, but bites the dust. Jazz, not only with 1, with a double kill by also eliminating Sorky. Jazz still holding onto this A-long site. He waits for long enough. He could find another enemy who just received a lot of damage because of a nade, I believe so. Bison and Honor finding a couple of kills. Jazz with a triple. Jazz going for the quadra. Yes, just killing it now. Will try to find the ace. If he does, he's gonna save the day for the team. Honor trying to close this game. Can he do it? 13 to 10 kills for each side. 1v1, bomb on the ground. He has no clue what to do, but he's got to be cautious because Honor not only has this Bison, but also holds a DLQ for a kill at a distance. None of them wants to be the one to commit the mistake. Yes, just too recklessly pushing forward through the mid. I'm not. Why would you? Even if he was with a Bison, why would you push like that? Oh my God. That's game.
We're in shambles right now. I look. I'm literally trying to figure out what Hirsch is doing, and I look back, and all of a sudden you see Jazz just sprinting across wide open, trying to make the connection to Wood, and I don't understand how. It was a 1v2, right? Did Honor find one kill, or was it a 1v1 that whole entire time, that last round? Wow. What a way to end this one.
Jazz came pretty much at the same time. I think it was a 1v1 pretty much all the time, yeah.
Okay. I look back. I thought it was a 1v2. I was like, okay, maybe we're going to go to another round. Wrong. It's 16th round. We see this one in. 24 on board for Patron. He had 20 before we even went into overtime, chat. Man was frying. Just, I mean, absolutely unlocking his potential. Disgusting game for him. 14 on board for Bison. 17 on the flip side of things. Caesar picking up the slack. Not enough to seal the deal, though. 15 on board for Lucky. Shots were crisp, but not crispy enough. Hell of a game. Hell of a way for that one to end. Gil, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm in complete shambles after seeing that one. That was a very, very unfortunate event there for Jazz to make that transition, walking right into the bullets of Honor. We're gonna be heading over to game number 3. It's gonna be control takeoff. Based off what we've seen so far, I mean, maybe that defending round for Axbite won't even be a factor. Maybe TMGG is just going to steamroll all the way through these 3 games and close it out in 3-0 fashion.
Ah, man, I definitely feel like this got hurt for Axbite. I had a lot of hope for them on this S&D, but we've seen what happened. It ended up being a close one. They had the advantage for the first half, but after that, they struggled like crazy. And although they tried to push back, to fight back, to close it up, plenty of occasions, it was just too late. They had the advantage, they let it slide, they ended up losing. Like you mentioned, they could even get 3-0'd, because I feel like, on paper at least, Control is the most likely to not really favor anyone, at least not from what we've seen in the past. Like I mentioned, I feel like Hardpoint usually tends to, or could potentially go towards mobility, S&D for Axabite. And now with Control being open on a 2-0 in favor of TMGG, it is going to be a difficult one for Axabite. Of course, they will be trying to push forward and get a reverse sweep in their favor, but do you think that's going to be likely to happen in here tonight, Verdict?
Be honest with you, man, anything's possible. We've seen Axbite lose a Search and Destroy. We've seen a hell of a start in TMGG there in that hard point. I mean, everything that they needed to do to close this series out has been, hey, Hirsch, how's it going, buddy? Has been just, I mean, absolutely, executed to a T. So we're going to be heading over to Control. I definitely think the series has potential to go past a Game 3, but based off that Search and Destroy performance and how it ended, I don't know. I'm starting to see a little bit, closed-minded. Maybe TMGG is just better. Maybe Axbite is not going to be able to take us there, even having that advantage rolling onto the defending side here and into this Control. So takeoff is where this one potentially could end. We're starting to get geared up for, grand finals, which are around a corner, but I don't know. I feel like we're being robbed here of what should have been a good series, but just hasn't amounted to being much more than a 2-0.
Though it still has there's still a chance for us to go the long way. It is just a toss of a coin, and luckily enough, quote unquote, luckily enough, for the side of Axabite, they will be on defense first here on takeoff, which I feel like takeoff is not necessarily the most defensive orientated map for Control particularly. I feel like there's other maps that tend to go just super deep in favor of defense. On this one, of course, there's always the chance to just hold one of the spawns, one of the objectives and wait in there. It is not as easy, for example, like it could be on slums. I feel like Slums is a perfect example of a map that you can easily let slide onto one of the objectives over on the blue house and just wait over at mechanics and holding there. In takeoff, you can attempt to do that as well, but it's not gonna be as easy as it could be on Slums, like I mentioned.
All right. Ready for the action. Let's go ahead and get this one spammed up, started up. Team GG on the brink of clean sweeping Axibite. We'll see if they have a fight back left as we're heading into Game 3, what potentially could be the last game of this Bronze Series matchup. So I'm ready to go. It does look like if we do make it past this this map, we will be heading over to Hardpoint for Summit. And if it does go past that one, first you got to take this one game at a time for Axibite. If we do make it to that Game 5, we are going to be looking at a standoff search and destroy. So far so good for TMGG. Not so good so far for Axibite. But anything can happen here is we have the advantage of being on the defending ground to start us off with for Axibite. We'll see if they can turn things around now as we are midway through the series. And oh boy, Herschel is still barking. Tell me, Hirsch, what do you not agree with? You don't like it either? I know it, buddy. I know it. Tell me how you really feel. He's in one of those moods today. So, all right, what's the hold up, Bub? Can we get this one started?
Well, this is going to be the third one, could be the last one. But ladies and gentlemen, remember this is not only this is not the only match that we're gonna see here on tonight for Mobile Mayhem. This is only the bronze match, and then after that, the grand finals, the collapse of all we've seen season long. The two teams that ended at the top within the overall leaderboard were Nova and Stamina, and coincidentally enough, it only makes sense they are the ones who moved past everyone on the playoffs and are now waiting for their own match to begin. That will be a best of 7, so like I mentioned, that I feel like I think that one could go the long run, could go the long way, and it's beginning to be one of those classics on Europe in a way, because I feel like every tournament that they're on, if there's the option for it, they will be facing one another on the finals. We saw it even on stage on stage 3. We saw it on stage 4. I'm not quite sure. I feel like they were also facing off one another pretty much on the finals on stage 4. So the side of Stamina being able to bring in the heat to fight against someone as strong as Nova is something not easy whatsoever, but they've been capable of doing so constantly, like Verdict mentioned earlier, throughout the past, I want to say 2 seasons or so. So yeah, don't go anywhere. We should begin shortly with map number 3. Like we mentioned, it is going to be control on takeoff.
All right, well, as soon as we get geared up, I think we're going to have to take a tech pause to figure out what is the hold up. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. We're going to throw up that best of 5 screen just for you guys to see. We shall be returning here momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after a little bit of a stall, we are back and ready to go. It is game number 3. We are heading over to takeoff for some control action, ladies and gentlemen. Predictions in chat. Let me know what you think. I would love to start a prediction. I just don't know how to do it. Good night. Okay, I've got it started up, but do I got to keep the boxes around?
You mean boxes?
I don't know. I don't know how to do this.
Oh man.
I'm old.
Right, okay, I just realized that you got plenty of boxes. Would you look at that? For everybody who may not be aware, all you gotta do is be here, and if you're already here, why not join those boxes? Just a little bit of spam onto it.
Let's see this.
Although you gotta be cautious, because there's something fishy with Yana, you know, always winning. Vertex box. I start to be bashing at her, imagine. Oh man, I just find it so funny, you know.
Right. Hey, do I select as duration? Do I just do it as solid like seconds or
a solid what you said?
Let me see. Is it seconds? I can enter minute. Duration is minutes, so 120 minutes would definitely not be the precise. Let's do 2 minutes. Bam.
Yeah, 2 minutes sounds about enough. Yeah.
Who win in game 3? TMGG or Xitium?
Check it out.
I like it.
TMGG or Xitium? Oof. Oh, look
This
at
is
that. Someone
this
did...
is yeah. This is way too complicated. They should make this like a little more simple, or a little simpler. Like the boxes almost.
Winning game 3. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Who do I vote for? Like, I'm not sure.
Can you up the ante? Is there like a max vote? Or max bet?
I think it's... I think you can just go for as much as you want. I think.
Oh, you can. Oh, it's 1,000. 1,000's the max. I just saw it. You can drag the screen.
Let me 1 second. All right. If I reopen, no, you can vote once, but if you reopen the prediction, you can vote again, like more mana. Letting you all know, you all gambling addicts can go at it. But anyway, Bertie, we already waited for long enough. Let's go straight on to game number 3. We got control on takeoff, and like I previously mentioned, the defensive side will be brought to you all first in favor of Axelite.
All right, well, the first initial hit here for TMGG. They have the disadvantage of being on the attack. Patron just not slowing down, though. Look at this. My God, pushing all the way up to the spawn. He's finally going to get shut down. That's one trade in favor of 3 so far. So good here on the defense. Covering each and every angle. Axby trying to stay alive in the series. It was a brutal one to start off with. It has not gotten better. Last game, a little bit of devastation coming through in the Searcher's Droid that they were probably favored to win. They're favored to win this one based off of what round. If it does go to that round 5, we got a defending round to come through for them. So we'll see if they can capitalize on that and take that game 4. Patron going to be able to shut down another body count and lead in favor of the boys over at Xbyte, but it's a very, very small margin.
Really small one indeed right now. 21-18, 40 seconds left. Trying to get inside of the circle. There's Bison, but gets spotted. The next one to try to go inside will be Daytel. Daytel trying to hold through the smoke with his own Creek 6. Has to be cautious. He's taking damage from different angles right now. He finds the first enemy, takes that kill onto Caesar. Daytel breaking through that 0 on his number, finding his first blood, and immediately pushing forward. They're changing their strategy. One single member inside of that point, and everybody else is just making sure that they are distracting the opponents. That is going to be 1 extra minute. But like you mentioned, the lives are still going to be quite close to one another, and 15-12 with only 1 objective left. It will be difficult for Mobility to overcome here.
Yeah, well, they've got themselves a fighting chance. They've won the A site, extended this round, and life count is still remaining very close regardless of the defensive advantage here for the boys over at Axbyte. So it's all about the slowdown now. 8 lives to take down for the defense, 10 remaining for the attack. You've got to boil up some kind of strategy. Shots are coming through for Onora. He's got sights on one, but he doesn't account for Caesar, who's going to slide through and get the trade anyway. So 3 life advantage now. Attacks on a stall. Here comes the Predator missile. It's going to make it rain. Onora going to be able to clear out 1 That might be enough to clear off the B site. No, it's not. It's not going to give anything. Derek's going to be able to shut down another. 3 lives remaining here for TMDG. It was looking to be a pretty promising opening round here on the attack. Now coming to a 1 life stand. That's not going to happen. Defense reigns solid here on takeoff, and this first round should show you what the potential could be here if Xbyte continue to play their cards right.
Yeah, Xbyte definitely needs to play their own cards right. And good numbers, you know, 7 for both Jess and Darok, 6 for Rondo and Caesar, lucky with 4. Good enough round for them as they move on to round number 2. A lot of aggression on the defensive side right now as they find 2 kills, but there's also 2 more now going the way of Xbyte, who immediately push forward towards B. There's 2 players inside of it. The first one to defend will be Patron. Patron, the man, the myth, the legend, one of the destroyers, the strongest destroyers onto Xbyte here. Currently with 6 kills, gonna get spotted by Caesar, and what seemingly was going to be a great push by Xbyte was quickly shut down by the side of Team Mobility. First round was in favor of Xbyte, and right now, well, once again, kind of close, but still slight advantage in favor of Team Mobility. And I want to ask you if we should do a quick listening onto the side of Team Mobility. I don't think we've heard them yet, have we?
Yeah, let's go ahead and dive in.
Hello, the constructive now, P1.
P1.
Take one. I got the bread.
This. Be careful top yellow,
I have top yellow. I have top yellow.
Dead.
One is
One more P1.
Sparo the bread, he's one shot. ¿Cómo se ha muerto, tío?
Sparrow dead.
Nice. Cooldown ahí.
Yeah, Mister.
Top yellow.
Dead top yellow.
Midstairs encore.
2 midstairs, 2 inside.
Two more inside.
Shoot up yellow.
Dead inside.
Bottom construction.
1 shot, P1.
One more, P1.
Go inside. Go together.
Bottom construction, dead. One top yellow.
Top yellow. He's speaking construction.
Top construction.
Watch the lives.
All inside.
Non, putain. 2 P1.
Still P1.
All right, so far so good here for the defense, but it's a 1v1 where the round has been extended. Things coming out to the wire. Lucky looking to find the last shots in. It's going to be Caesar. And Xbyte have managed to take an attack round win. Gil, what the hell happened there? I have no idea either. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and bounce into game or round number 3. I don't know, man. This has been just a 9-day performance here for Team GG. I wonder what's going on, because right now it's not the same team we saw in game number 1 and 2.
Yeah, they need to win whatever they can on the side of Team GG, but it's gonna be a tough one for sure. Everybody's pushing forward. That hunter killer drone kill at the end was just so beautiful to see. Real well done by Xbyte, and well, we saw it, a 2-0 lead for them. They only need 1 more. Can they do it though? So far, there's 2 ticks inside of Alpha, and they are about to get the 3rd one as well. The first one to defend is Derox with the Vortex Machine, but does not find any success with it. The objective is still going to be captured, and not only that, but also gets killed by Honor. Now there's Rondo pushing onto enemy spawn, enemy's backline with the use of a claw, but not going to do too much with it. There's also a claw in the hands of who I think was Patron. I'm not too sure, but that was a kill nonetheless. 20-16, slide lives lead in favor of Team Mobility. They already got 1 objective. They are not happy about what happened last round. They felt like they were stealing something they owed, which was a victory on that round. And right now, they're doing pretty good on this one.
Yeah, they are. They've cleared off this mid lane. They've got a lot of control. They're going to be able to hop the hill once this trophy system goes down. To Daytail absolutely cooking here with the Krieg. Jazz going to be able to shut down that push, but you only have 9 lives remaining here on the defense. Make it 8 as Patron going to be able to pick up another on Caesar. So, minute and 30, plenty of time to play with. As a matter of fact, they've done just absolute miracles here in this 3rd round. It's make or break for them. Not in the series, but for this game. Caesar going to be able to shut down the ticket push. There's still 1 more remaining in Detail, who's been Krieg happy, but 6 life deficit here for the defending side. They're going to be able to make up some ground there on B and get the reverse and cool it down. But it is a big wave of players making their way through the stadium site. As we start to see things come through for one big last hit. 5, make it 4 now as the kills are just also abundant. Onora slipped through the seams. He's made it into health. He's going to get shut down, but it's enough kills to leave the defense lacking 1 life remaining. Detel going to be able to take things into his hands. And a bounce back, 2 rounds in a row for the attack side. Victories? Question mark. What is going on here in EU?
I don't even know, man, but Honor just walked through the enemy spawns like he owned the place. Found success by getting like 3 kills before finally getting spotted. It was just wild to me, and like you all saw, a victory in favor of Team Ability, unwilling to give up in here as they now begin on their defensive rounds. There's going to be a double for Derox. Derox getting that double and immediately pushing towards enemies' backlines. Finds the 3rd enemy, goes for that kill and takes it like it's nothing. Derox killing it right now with a Holger, making sure that there's some sort of opening for the team. Problem is that he still gets spotted by Sorky, and although he got seriously great numbers, that was not enough. He was, at least as of the previous couple of seconds, the only one with kills. Now finally the side of Axibite are pushing forward and are capable of finding more success on those gunfights. 23-23, close as it can be. And my goodness, Verdict, this game has been more and more interesting as time goes on. Of course, we all know Team Ability trying to clutch it with a 3-0 fashion of this series, but with Axibite still winning with a 2-1 lead, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be comfortable for them, but still going to be doable. Jazz right now using the Sparrow, but Verdict, only 20 seconds left. They are finally getting a player inside of the objective, but I'm not too sure they're going to have enough time to actually go for it. Oh, maybe they do.
Well, maybe they do, yeah. They're going to hop the hill. 22 seconds left to go on the clock. Detel trying to shut it down. He's going to be able to slip through. He's going to be able to find 2. That might be enough to even up the scorecard as well as this game. Caesar now last-ditch effort. Oh, baby, the slide peek, but it's 2 in the feed from Onur. And Bison just got his back. Things just kind of slipped out of the hands of Axibite, who have the player advantage but have not done a great job of maintaining this objective. Finally going to be able to push in with the player advantage as well as the kill advantage. They're going to be able to get the clock to stop with 14 on it, but everyone's going to be taken down. The halt is going to be 2 takes of progress. 4 players left standing for Team Mobility. Jazz going to find 1. Rondo pulling out the claw. Takes out Detel from the top rope. They can't make it out of their spawn. There's only 1 life remaining. We're heading up to game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Axibite pull it out in some of the most unorthodox rounds of control I have seen to date. And here we go, baby. Game 4 bound. What a turnaround there for Axibite.
This was just pure, like, what was that? 3 offensive rounds wins in a row? Like, 2 for Axibite and 1 for Team Ability.
I don't even know what to think anymore, Gil.
Everything feels off with takeoff recently. You know, everything is odd. I don't know where it was just pure defense victories all across the board all the time. But now, even on control now, not only on search and destroy, but also on control, it's happening. I don't even know what to tell you. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, now looking on the numbers, well, they're quite similar. You know, maybe the only problem could have been there Sorky. Unfortunately for the side of TMGG, Sorky didn't have the greatest time on this map, on this one, but it is what it is. That's still a 3-1 victory going in favor of Axibite. Like Bert mentioned, we are moving on to game number 4, and that is going to be some Hardpoint on Summit. It's still not going to be easy for Axibite, but at least they already took the first step in. They may have dropped the ball on Search and Destroy, but on Control, they make it happen. They put a foot down. They say, Team Ability, take it easy, take it slow, because on this bronze match for the Mobile Mayhem, you do still have a contestant to fight against.
All right, well, here we go. We're getting geared up for game number 4. We are bound. Trying to start another prediction, too, just to, you know, kind of keep chat motivated to stay in this, as we have gotten some pretty good, games so far. Is it going to get any better? Are we going to see that game 5? I'm thinking we might be able to. Not sure how or what to think at this point, is everything we know about Control is just kind of exited stage left. 3 attack round wins in a row. Where in the hell did they do that, EU? Talk to me. What's going on here? Well, if you missed
Like,
out on
did you
the
already close the
last one, yeah, I already posted it. Yeah.
yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. They need to make it a little bit easier to put these out because you got to type all that out, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That ain't it.
Like a full-on command for you to do.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, bro. I mean, I ain't trying to do all that. Maybe if I had a super mod that could do it or something. I don't know. All right, well, take a look at the spread. We're heading over to Hardpoint Summit for game number 4. Axby bringing the heat. Bringing in some unorthodox gameplay along with it. That was an absolute brutal one to spectate. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody lose 3 rounds of defense on takeoff. I can understand maybe slums or maybe summit, maybe stand up, but takeoff, that is, man, I don't know. We didn't flew the coop, Gil. We've definitely outdone ourselves today.
Yeah, we certainly have. I was right now looking at the emotes that you've added. I don't think you had the exabyte before. Did you?
Oh, I added it on Wednesday. I tried to add the team mobility one, but I couldn't get a logo that would. It just worked for me. I'm terrible at Photoshop. Let me just go ahead and tell you. I mean, making these little emotes are very difficult, especially when you're talentless like I am. Completely talentless.
Nice. It looks pretty nice. You're finally adding those emotes. I'm sure that you still have plenty of slots remaining. So you all, if you haven't already, make sure that you sub into the chat because you're not only supporting Verdict, you're also getting pretty cool emotes that you can use everywhere on Trovo. You know that's pretty nice. I really like the way that Trovo managed to get along with the emotes on the channels. It is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I didn't even know about it until Deanna told me. I was like, wait, what? I could. Because I've been wanting more slots, and sure enough, as soon as they open it up, I don't have anything on deck to throw in. So I took about an hour or two to get a few things tossed together to you know increase the emote in the chat. So all right, we're waiting for one more to ready up. Game number 4. We are heading over to Summit. We're gonna see a slippery downward hill. That's going to be played out by TMGG. You got a 2-0 lead. You're going to sell the back here and get reverse swept. Well, Axby took advantage of that control. I'm going to be honest with you. It was a brutal one to watch. I'm sure it's a brutal one to be a part of. So, all right, here we go.
All right, there's no more waiting for us. That's right. Let's get straight into the business. Some hardpoint action. Some summit as well. Let's get chilly here. It's gonna be pretty cold, but I'm sure the game's still going to be fire, ladies and gentlemen. Who should we be spectating first, Verdict?
I spawned in immediately with Patron. It looks like he's debating between planting his feet in the ground and rocking the Holger, or if he's gonna hit the ground runner with the Bison. It does look like the Bison is gonna be the wave. So no, it's gonna be the Holger. Rooted at the top side of this building site. He's going to be able to get some shots in, but not before getting absolutely canned right there. As Jazz going to be able to find the 2-piece nasty feed in favor of Axby, but Team GG. They have had the gun skill and the capacity to play the objective through, and so far, they're going to be remaining on top of the advantage.
That's right. 35 seconds left of that kill. Currently inside of it, there's Sorky. So Sorky may not have kills, but has plenty of time, helping the squad getting more and more time in, more and more seconds to stay alive. That is just good for the squad. Sorky finally gonna get spotted by Jazz. Jazz trying to get some clean control. Still not gonna be possible. They tell. Sliding in with a double kill for him. Honor also helping the squad as well. The fight continues to unfold inside of P1. The advantage is not going anywhere, at least just yet. That is 29-7 going in favor of TMGG. We saw how dominant they were on the first couple of points on Hardpoint on last map. And, well, so far in here, they're showing the same on the first point.
Yeah, so far, so good. They're going to take a massive chunk off P1. Connection over to P2 is going to be successful. Nope, Rondo's there. CBR in hand, going to be able to shut down one. But here comes Bison. He is barking right up the alley of this catwalk. On the trail of Rondo, the scent did not go cold, even though the weather environments should have tried to, kind of mask that scent. Bison going to be able to sneak him out. So Derek's going to be able to get the trade, but it is going to be TMGG who have the advantage yet again here on the catwalk side. Need to do a good job of balancing both. You need to get this catwalk. You definitely need to get this P3 side where there is going to be a lot of bang for your buck if you get the value on this early rotation. So one player already doubling back for Zorky. A great job so far here for TMGG. Axby trying to keep up, but you can see the spawns. These are brutal here in Summit. You make that full-on rotation from the backside.
One rotation in there, and it's gonna work out for TMGG, but let's see for how long. Point about to unfold. There's gonna be the push from Rondo. Rondo finding that kill onto Vice, and then coming through the right side of Green. There's a couple extra members within Caesar, and I think that was Jess as well. Caesar trying to push forward. They're trying to break through the spawns of the opponents, and that may work out. No, maybe not. Caesar is the only one alive. Caesar with yet another kill. That is 12 for him. Finally gonna be get spotted at a distance, and the control still gets broken. The push was from both sides at the same time. It was just a bait from Caesar to allow the squad to go from the main entrance. And right now, they're doing a great job. There's Jazz using this Sparrow. Jazz just blasting, exploding enemy's host, but still gets spotted by they tell there's 20 seconds left. And still a slight advantage in favor of Team Mobility. The spawns are going to allow them to get that scrap time as they now begin to rotate onto the next hill.
But Xby did a great job of getting that break and get as many points as they could. They're playing on the retake. They didn't have the initial advantage. Oh my god, Onur, what a shot. Gonna be able to clear this snow side out. Is one player left inside of the objective, but you got a lot of investment on the hillside or the backside for the spawns. It is going to be Onur shut down. Big kills coming through in the sea of blue on the screen would indicate they've got spawns, they got the point, they should be able to recoup 50 seconds in, or 50 seconds left here on this P4 objective. We're only getting started right now. It's a big, big shuffle of Onur, but it's a claw for Rondo who is going to get wasted. Onur going to be able to get the breach. Lee going to be able to remain in the hands of TMGG. Axby now going to be on the outskirts looking in.
93 points and going bigger right now. Jazz was trying to push forward through snow, but quickly gets spotted, quickly gets taken down. The only one alive inside is Bison. Bison trying to survive, gonna find one, gonna find two, taking it like it's nothing. A clean defense for him now with the help of Patronus. He takes down Jazz. There's still 15 seconds left. And scrap time after scrap time, that begins to be no longer the case for those precious seconds in favor of Team Mobility, who have already broken through the triple digits mark with a really clean advantage, pretty much doubling the amount of points that their opponents had. That's exactly what we saw in game one. Maybe we do see another bounce back in favor of Axby, but if we don't see it soon enough, they are gonna run through the same issues they did on that Hardpoint game on the first time.
Yeah, Raid was a little bit of a blunder. I mean, you take a look at the first set of hill rotations, you were damn near always at a 100-point deficit rolling into P3, so need to find a way to quit the bleeding here in this this summit. Right now, it's TMGG just coming through handling business. Zorky on the objective. Rondo finally going to be able to shut him down. 30 seconds left to grab. You need each and every second you can get. Detel going to be able to continue to grieve. Jazz now on the prowl. Going to be able to find one, but Bison there for the trade. It is a cluster of kills coming through. But a little bit of breathing room here for the side of Axby, who has managed to pick up the kills in necessary time to get a little bit of this hashtag time in on the objective. But here comes the boys over at TMGG. They are not going to give it away for free. They've done a great job of maintaining the objective as well as the majority of the kills. So let's go ahead and get buckled up. We're going to go ahead and listen into the comms of TMGG. We're going to see if they can sound off here in our first listening of the fourth game of the series, the second Hardpoint.
One connector.
What? Tukan. Dead, come.
Tukan, dead, nice. I spawned
Dead, one more top.
Despawn Sidam.
It glitch top.
Dead, glitch.
Vortex, don't glitch.
One more top, Sidam. Dead.
Despawn.
One top, inside. Go, jump.
Stairs. Nice.
One connector.
Green, one connector.
Ah,
One
top.
Top. Sparrow top.
Be careful.
Go.
Green.
Go inside, far inside.
Green. One mid lane.
Just spawn, guys.
I'm gonna contest. Sparrow dead.
P2 locked down right now, 15 seconds. This is a lot of scrap time to be given away for free. If you're Axby, you got to bank on a big rotation to be P3 to be able to bounce back right now. It's a 60-point deficit and counting. It's only getting worse right now. The kills are all actually coming through the way of TMGG, and I've got to say, if you're looking for a Game 5, it might not be living here, Day or Gil.
You know, I already got to see that tweet where you all called me Day. You know, it is what it is. It is fine. I just kind of saw that the fact that I could not get the PNG like I did last time when they tagged you instead of me. So I had your face. I don't know if you ever. I think I showed you
Saw
that.
that. That was great.
Anyway,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, this is 100 and pretty much 80 onto 100 points and 80 points lead. And not only that, they're gonna get the initial hold on the P3. Inside of it, there's Honor. Inside of it, there's Patron as well. Patron receiving a lot of damage. Eventually gets knocked out. There's Patron with a Sparrow finding a kill onto Rondo. Honor still alive, looking for that double. There's the use of that trophy system. Really well done. They knew that the Sparrow was gonna be used, so they took a smart one by making sure that was not going to be of any use. This time around, though, it was not the point that gave the most seconds in favor of team ability, which is really good for Axabite. But right now, the problem could be that everyone pretty much is gonna rotate quite early. They're gonna be early for the party on the side of team ability, in the need of only 57 points to take the dub. They got the spawns, they got the heal. Let's see for how long they stay in.
Let's see how long they stay in. We're going to go ahead and dive in. This is the last chance here for Team Axbite. They're going to be able to take us to a Game 5. Well, let's go ahead and join in the VCs to see how the comms are sounding.
Container there.
God, side.
No, side, yeah, side. He's pushing side one more.
They're spawning
We
red.
need to play more over here.
Spawning red, dead.
Turn hill.
Fucking 106. I'm done.
2 on the forklift.
That side, one more side.
Bro, me mata.
He's pushing the snow, the guy inside.
No, he's pushing now.
He's got this
No,
one.
it's one shot inside.
Container one.
That side, that container.
Forklift, push him.
That side, one more side.
We need to get the hill, guys.
Free. Just one more. I'm coming top, look, no more, por favor.
Sí, bro,
What? Impossible. I was not peeking.
¿Dónde?
In top.
Top there.
Oh my god, that man, bro.
Oh, okay.
dead.
Te tengo aquí el high glitch, No piques mucho. One side, yeah?
All right, a little bit of frustration for Axabite. Team GG just getting the better of them in this series. They've done it 2 games so far. This is the last straw. Team Mobility looking to scoop and score just as Axabite have not been successful here in the Hardpoints. Brutal one here in Summit for them as well. Patron is still freakishly dropping 40 bombs. Boy, oh boy, Gil. Is this where we see our 3rd place matchup in? Bronze Series looking pretty damn good so far, 4 games in. Are we going to be able to get to see that Game 5? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not looking too good. 7 seconds is all that is needed for Mobility. They've done themselves a great job so far. And even though the fight is still pretty hype here for Axabite, it has been a series of devastation so far for them.
Yeah, after dropping that S&D, it was just downhill for them. Yeah, they were able to sort of bounce back on control, but by losing that S&D, they are allowing this exact scenario to be the case, which is losing yet again, at least for the most part here on Hardpoint. Like you mentioned, only a few seconds left, 246, meaning only 4 more are needed in favor of the side of TMGG. Team Mobility about to take the dub. They're going to be losing plenty of members. The initial hold is in favor of Axabite, but still not going to be enough. They try to fight back on the very last second, but that's gonna come through an end. GG will play 250 onto 157 in favor of TMGG. They have done it. They are going to be the winners of the bronze match. They are gonna take home the 3rd placement position on this Mobile Mayhem fall season on Europe. And let me tell you, I was really surprised on that S&D action for the side of Team Mobility. It was greatly done by them, and well, they were able to drag that on to success for the squad. GG's for Team Mobility.
GG's or TMGG coming through with the absolute fire of a 4-game spread. Only needed 3 to win, and well, that Hardpoint number 2, absolutely golden for them. 250 to 157, as Gil just mentioned. Good freaking night. What a series we got to witness and spectate. Started off hot for Team Mobility. It ended just as hot. Clinical performance there for them. 46-35 for Patron. Dropped 61 in the raid Hardpoint. Holy hell. What a series for him. This man was going absolutely haywire. 42 and 31 for Caesar. Not enough to get the job done. 24 seconds on the hill. We'll see you guys next season. Axe by falling shy of taking us to that game 5. Also falling shy, not being able to close the gap. We're going to get geared up for our last and final series of the night. It is our grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Before we do so, we're going to head back to the host desk. We're going to be joined by Deanna, the best of the business. Talk to me. What a series we just saw, right?
Yeah, it was quite amazing. I was expecting to a 5th game, as I said at the beginning, but I'm happy with 4 too, right? We did had an amazing start. We did had an amazing hardpoint, and as you mentioned, actually Patron dropped 61 kills. That is impressive on a map as raid. Okay, raid, right? Dropping 61 kills. It's actually amazing. We did had also Darox who dropped a 41, so it was quite hard to try to get Pantrox killed, right? We started with a good defense on the P1 for the side of Team Mobility, and moving towards P2. They actually had such a good rotation. They always kept a good map control, right? But the P4 was once again locked, as I said, by Team Mobility. So the first set of rotations were very good on the side of Team Mobility. It was quite hard for Exabyte to actually break in. We did saw a couple of contests. We did saw them try to get some points, but the gap was very big, especially when we finished the first set of rotations. Exabyte had a successful P4, getting the game closer, and on the P5 was such a big battle. Everyone was with score streaks, with operators, but it was not enough because Team Mobility actually won. Now going into the S&D, after seeing how Team Mobility played in the hardpoint, going into the S&D and seeing that we had 3 rounds one after each other in favor of Exabyte was something like I was not expecting, right? But we did saw a couple of rounds in favor of Team Mobility too. Obviously I wrote a lot, but I'm gonna keep it short because I know that people are actually waiting for the next matchup, so I'm trying just to summarize of the match, right? So we did had a hella fight again in the in the S&D, and I was having a lot of faith that actually Exabyte gonna win. We did had them actually having an advantage. They were in a lead, but actually Team Mobility came in and managed to get the kills. We did have Pantro dropping once again 24 kills. He was the MVP, and Caesar with 17 on the other side. Going into the control, we started with a good round on the side of Exabyte, getting the first A cap very fast and winning. Going into the second one, Exabyte won once again, even if they were on the attack side. And the third round was promising on the side of Team Mobility, and I think that was the only round that they won. And going into the fourth round, we started with a good player advantage on the side of Exabyte. They didn't have much time, but they managed actually to win by kills. And then the hardpoint, it was when we started the hardpoint, I thought that Exabyte gonna have a very big chance to send us into a 5th game, but it was not like that. We did start with good P1 on the side of Team Mobility, and overall the P1, the first set of hardpoints were very good on the side of Team Mobility. Once again, they did had a good control on top. They had early spawns and so on, and also Exabyte tried to break multiple times the points, but it was not enough. It was a closer game than the previous hardpoint, but again, Summit is a smaller map, so they had a lot of I think they had a better position. And then the P2 reset brings more points for Exabyte. We had a good control on the side of Team Mobility all along. Overall in this matchup, I could say Patron dropped 46 kills and Caesar dropped 42. So yeah, overall it was a very good game matchup. It was quite close, especially the S&D. The first hardpoint not really, but the S&D, the control was amazing, and also the second hardpoint was very great. So yeah, I'm actually very happy to be here and see it, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is actually going to bring us to an end to our first series of the night, our Bronze Series matchup. Go ahead and give them that third place prize pool. It's Team GG taking the bag, X by falling shy. But that is nothing in comparison to what we've got ahead of ourselves. The best of 7, it's Stamina, it's Nova. You don't want to miss out on it. Before we do go, we're going to go ahead and pause for a second. Gil is not going to be able to cast the grand finals with us, so you know what that means. It's Deanna and myself. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a short break to hydrate and get ourselves geared up and prepared. We're going to have the grand finals with Stamina and Nova here momentarily, Gil. We'll see you next time, homie. At the end of the season, it's the end of the run for us, man. It was a damn good one, wasn't it?
It was a pretty good one indeed. I felt like one of my favorites without a doubt, with a very few situations where there was like forfeits or stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it can be for the finals, but you are not left unattended. Like you mentioned, Diana is gonna step in for me, and I'm sure she's gonna kill it. So don't go anywhere, as the grand finals will begin shortly.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Nova Esports, Stamina Esports, looking to square off at a best of 7 Deanna. It's the grand finals. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Fall 2022 coming to 2 teams left standing. And I gotta know, if we were to make predictions off of this series, before we even jump into the best of 7 screen, who do you think has the competitive advantage?
Both of them. Both of them.
Okay.
Both of them.
Fair
Both
assessment.
of them. Yeah. They're both. I can't speak. Okay. I'm sorry.
She's starstruck, guys. She's never cast a verdict right now. Let's put her on the spot.
Yes.
Look, we're just gonna we're gonna go ahead and get the kinks out right now. Look, we think both teams are great. I'm gonna put my little twist on it. I think Nova has been a better Mobile Mayhem team. Does that mean anything in, Nova being better than Stamina? Absolutely not. It has just been tried and true. Stamina have not been able to take games and maps the way that Nova has. It's historically accurate. Nova have won so many Mobile Mayhem championships. It's kind of difficult not to favor them. But the wave here recently was stage 4 victors were Stamina. So is it Stamina's time to shine? You think that they're going to be able to rise up and take down Nova here?
Yes.
I got the prediction in chat. Go ahead and bet your mana. Let's see what you got.
Yes, indeed. You should use. I'm gonna start doing predictions too. They are very interesting in the intro, right? And you need to teach me how to do it. But yeah.
Look, it's too technical. I'll go ahead and tell you.
This is why I tried once and I was like, you know what? No.
This is too much.
Yeah.
They need to make Trovo. Hear our message. Make it simpler to make a prediction. I don't want to do all that typing, bro. Come on.
Exactly. But yes, we are here. We're gonna see Nova Esports versus Stamina Esports, and I'm actually very excited to watch both teams play. Right, they are amazing, and I was here for the whole season to see how they played. So I was waiting this moment once again. We're gonna have a best of 7, as Verdict mentioned, and I can go over the maps in the same time. Right, we're gonna start with a Hardpoint on Takeoff, followed by an SND on Hacienda. The third game is gonna be a Control on Summit. Fourth game is gonna be a Hardpoint on Firing Range. Fifth game is gonna be an SND on Standoff. Sixth game, Control on Raid. And if you're gonna get a 7th game, it's gonna be an SND on Slums. We do have Annihilator and Sparrow Band in this matchup.
Alright, well, that 7 looks pretty solid. We're gonna start off with a map that we don't normally see in Hardpoint. It's that Takeoff. And then we haven't seen a ton of Hacienda, but the great thing about best of 7s is you can't ban any maps, so therefore all of them are going to be played.
Oh.
As you notice, there are 2 slots for ban map. It's empty. Why? Because you can't ban anything in a best 7, unless you have that map advantage, which then again would be, in a double elimination style bracket. So we're not in a double elimination style bracket. We're, winner takes all kind of format. Prize pool is $1,600. We don't have a graphic for that, but I believe a majority of the chunk, and you're probably going to, agree with me on this one. The majority of it is going to be for the team who wins this best 7 series. So, $1,600 is more than it's been for the past 3 seasons. And, I think we're heading in the right direction. But if you're betting your bottom dollar, is it Nova or is it Stamina? I need one last answer. I'm going to keep pushing.
Stamina.
Okay, there we go. We got to say it. See, look, all nerves are out the window. We can finally go back to, casual conversation about this series. We're still waiting for Inferno, who had to restart, but maps look spicy, bans look spicy. We're in for a pretty decent show, are we not?
Yes, indeed. I'm expecting to see 7 games. 7 games.
7 games. Here we come. We got to start game number 1, of course. We're heading over to Takeoff. We'll see who can get the absolute banger of an advantage here in game number 1. You've got to pace yourself, though. This is going to be a long night, as we're about 2 hours into the broadcast, and we're starting to get to the bread and butter. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't expect this one to go down in 4 games, if we're just being fair.
Yes, we neither. because they are both a stage 5 team, so I'm expecting to see 7 games. And as we talk about it, we do have Narcs, who is the first on the hardpoint, managed to get a couple of kills, add a little bit of control on that point. He just got killed, and they're trying to get this P1 for the first time, right? And this P1 is quite tricky to take because it's in the middle. I believe it's so hard if you don't have that control that you need. Top red, top blue, and maybe top yellow to get a good position. We have some kills on the side of Stamina Esports, and a couple of points on their side, but it's still hard to approach the point quite early.
Yeah, quite early. This one is very, very early into the stages of seeing who is going to take the competitive advantage. Right now it's 13 seconds left to go. A little bit of trickle, but it's the focus on the P2 site, where Staircase is locked down already by the spawns of Nova. They've got control over the stadium site. Inferno just ablazing with this Holger. He's going to be able to get some shots in, but there's 2, and here comes the push. It's Godzilla going to be able to shut him down. Initial advantage here on the P2 site. 4 seconds left to go before it pops open. Does look like Saturns is going to be able to sneak past and hold this Godheady here on the trash can, but it is going to be Nova who are going to be overwhelming and overpopulating this objective. And we've got a tie game rolling into it. Stamina now trying to put the competitive edge up. It's Saturns who puts the gunny up. MX9 making its debut here to Grand Finals, and Saturns makes it look good, just not good enough to hold the objective.
Yeah. The break comes in, and no one is on the hardpoint right now. Nova hopped back on the hardpoint, but we do have a contest, and Drari there is trying to get some objective time. We do have Inferno pushing, and Nars got shut down. Gutira pick up 2 kills. Oh, Grizz with a double in the feed, and the hardpoint is once again in favor of Stamina. They are picking up the point after actually Nova got closer to them. Alright, we have 13 seconds of scrap time, and already pushing towards the P3 rotation. We see Creed getting a good position. Marvel is on top, getting a little bit of control and getting some kills, building his score streaks, and overall pushing towards the P3 rotation. That's gonna be quite hard to hold if they don't have an early spawn.
Yeah, that spawn, that secret side, that's an absolutely key point to make out. Oh boy, Spy, if it's not the spawns, it's the grab vortex that's going to come through and devastate. Streaks galore for the boys over at Nova. Spy just waiting that one up in the sky for as long as it could hang. Right now, it's the battle for the spawns, and so far so good. Nova have been rating superior. Break from the back door, though. Knock, knock, we're home. Stamina right back on the objective. 53-41. Nobody going to be able to take the advantage off of having these spawns. So far, it is Nova who are going to be able to hop the hill and close the gap. So 30 seconds left to go. Plenty of time to scrap for, plenty of time to fight for, but if you don't have that secret sight, it's going to be just a plow of stamina players that are just going to be throwing their bodies onto the objective until, you know, it either sticks or flips. So right now, it's not going to happen on either front. And Stamina are going to cut their losses. You can start to see the rotations through. 2 players already into that P4 site. Marvel is holding the top angles. This might be a good position for him to open up with the advantage here for Stamina, but it is Nova who are actually going to be able to clear it out. Oh, big gunfight there for Saturns.
Drari is trying to push through, going towards this P4 station, and as you saw, they already had their spawn. A Claw is in the point. We do have Saturnus getting some kills, or maybe a little bit of advantage going into this P4. He is holding the angle, and it's gonna be quite hard for Stamina players to actually join, but as soon as I say Narcs is just breaking through the hardpoint and get that position, Marvel is getting a little bit of kills on top. Yellow, but he got shot down, and right now, once again, the hardpoint is in favor of Nova. Actually, the breaks comes through, and we do see Stamina jumping on it too. And the kills are quite the same on both teams, and they are all trying to get right now into the point. Creed is trying to get some shots, but Grizz is there, and we see another Claw on this hardpoint being popped by Narcs here, trying to get a little bit of control, and we are going back and forth right now.
No, we're definitely going back and forth. As a matter of fact, I got to commend Stamina. I'll be honest with you. Based off of the P3 connection to P4, where the advantage was in heavy favor, thanks to Spy, who was just absolutely madman cracked. Look at this, 20 kills on board. Stamina have done a great job of keeping it close. As a matter of fact, we're tied rolling into a P1 reset. 87-87. I don't know if this one can get any closer. We're going to say P1 open up. Nobody there is going to be a tie for a time being. Is Godzilla going to be able to hop on? P1 has just been so gross here in this second reset so far. 12 seconds in. Not a single soul able to stay alive for more than 1 to 2 seconds. And here comes the difference maker. It's Spy, who's sitting on 24. He has comboed out and streaked out majority of this game, and he has been a hard force to stop.
And I did see Inferno holding a top yellow for a long time until he got shot down. He gave that opportunity to Spy to actually hop on the hardpoint, give some of the OBJ time here. Creed is trying to do the same, but Marvel shot him down, and right now Stamina hopped on the hardpoint, getting a little bit of lead, but again, it's contested. This P1 is quite hard to hold, as I said, and let's see, moving towards the P2, who gonna be there first, because we have just 7 seconds. That is good scrap time on the side of Stamina Esports right now.
Yeah, they're going to try and get each and every point they can. Right now, they're nickel and diming it. 111 to 98, close one still. We started off P1 reset with an 87-87. Right now, the advantage back in the hands of Stamina. Got to do a better job on these P3 to P4 connections, though. This is where things just kind of got out of hand the first time around. Right now, it is P2 the focus. Stair site absolutely locked down by none other than Spy. He is the head honcho, the head hunter in the lobby. He is flirting with 30 right now. And Stamina need to find a way to shut him down. I was looking for Madman Grizz, who's skating on the map each and every time we've seen him. But right now, he's kind of a little bit of a stalemate. He's met the opponent in Spy, who's going to be a backstab. The flick. Good night. What a break. What an entry. What a way to start off this mid-site rotation. Now is 20 seconds left to go. Stamina need all of it if they're not going to be able to get these spawns for P3.
Saturus is pushing, getting some of the kills here and pushing towards this P3. Getting early spawns is very important for this point because it's gonna be very, very hard to break through. We do have the scrap time still get by Stamina, and Drari is trying to push, but Saturus is actually killing him there. We have a couple of operators on both sides right now, so this could be very good for them when they are trying to break actually through the hardpoint. First team there is Nova, Creed, who is holding the entrance, might get some kills, and Spy with the triple in the feed. The Claw got shot down, and Grease is pushing towards it too. Now Inferno is trying to get a little bit of control, waiting for Narcs to come, but the operators are starting to get burned in this P3. It's gonna be a hell of a battle there. You can see still the hardpoint is in favor of Nova.
Hardpoint's going to be in favor of Nova. Why? Because they have been bread and butter on these rotations over to the spawn sites. They've held secret to a just bare minimum level of traffic. If it's not top P4, it is the construction site where I saw Neil even holding off the cross. They're going to be able to get the last 15 seconds as well, as I don't see too much of a contest coming through. Cathilla says he wants to find some smoke. He's going to be able to get the two-piece, gets the clearance. And just like that, we thought this one was over. Surely enough, Stamina going to be able to insert themselves in the equation. 2 players over to the rotation anew. Spy still a barking and a brewing here on the old. Is going to be able to clear out the objective, but my game just crashed. And I knew I should have restarted my game before this one started. No. I don't know why I didn't do that. That's an L.
Oh no, we do have a good position for Stamina Esports for this next rotation, but Nova actually a breakthrough, right? And we have a contest coming from both sides. Again, operators are burned on each side, and nobody's actually touching with the hardpoint. Just Drari. Drari is the only one who is right now holding. They are got just shut down as soon as I said, and Grease is playing it there too. Nova actually started to break through. We have a couple of players here. I do believe Inferno got shot down, and once again we still have Stamina on the point, and they're trying to break through. It's so hard to say, you know, as soon as I finish this they are coming and breakthrough, and we do have a lead on the side of Nova Esports right now. They are still trying to get the scrap time, 12 seconds on the clock, and we still don't have a break. Now pushing towards the P1 reset. Saturnus is trying to get a bit of control on top yellow, and Utila is already there trying to get that position. We might see a couple of kills on both sides, right? And no one is yet on the point. Just let me know when he's done.
Oh yeah, we're back. Well, you were just sounding so good. Yeah, we didn't want to interrupt you. Right now, it's a big gunfight in the mid.
Oh, thank you.
Nova doing a hell of a job there in the P3 to P4 connection. I hate we missed out on it, but you painted the vivid picture. Right now, it's regain here for Stamina. They've kept it close, but there's a difference between keeping it close and taking the advantage and never looking back. Nova, keys, a recipe for success, get those P3 spawn sites. And they have lived off of that. Moving into the resets here is the focus in the out in the open. The spawn sites not really going to be a factor here, and Stamina are trying to bunker down a little bit for that secret side, but you got to invest a lot now because you have a disadvantage. You've covered the gap a little bit, 7 points deficit, but it's all about the focus over to P2. You don't overextend. You don't need to outplay your hand. It's all about connecting from P2 to P3. When are you going to count your losses? When are you going to get that rotation through? And are you going to be able to successfully be able to do it? That's the name of the game here for Stamina here in the late game.
Yeah, Marvel is trying to get a little bit of control here, waiting for the players coming for P2. Drar is already on the point, and as we were talking, we have a lot of kills, especially on the side of Nova Esports right now. We have Spy, 41 kills. Oh, make it 42, Neil, 40 kills. Inferno, 34, so they sure did had a good slaying power right now, and Saturn's coming in with a claw on this P2 is gonna be big, and the time is, well, the point is not actually contested. It's gonna be very, very hard having a claw here. We have a couple of essential kills, and Narcs is finally pushing, but he got shot
Grizz.
down. Damn.
Oh, Grizz, he's so damn good. The 3-piece, the clean sweep, 25 seconds, but they are playing right into the hands of Nova, who have already gotten the satisfaction of knowing they've rotated early. Grizz trying to take things in his own hands. He is on a madman spree. Been waiting for him to pop off. Finally gets shut down. It's Creed. And every answer to the question that Nova has made these rotations early on is up in the air still, as Drari is going to be able to spawn right there on the secret site. We might be seeing a little bit of an adaptation here for Stamina, but it's all about Drari being able to play his life. He's not going to be able to do it, and now it's all on Grizz, who's got the top side control.
They had an early rotation, and we see Grizz here trying to get that control. My spot, Creed, who is coming, and he popped his claw out, getting a couple of kills. This is a good rotation, and I feel like this is the best P3 they had until now, because before it was all about Nova being on this rotation, and right now Grizz is there, and we are so close to get the win. The triple kill on Narcs in the feed, and the point is still not contested, and therefore we do have the first win.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Big P3 rotation. They didn't need spawn site. Stamina. Say what is brute force push it when you got a greased up Grizz running them around the map, slippery as hell. That gung-ho Bison combo.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. 43 on board for the Madman Grizz. Freak of a game for him, as he started off slow, but really picked it up and put it into high gear.
Yep.
Put it into overdrive heading into the late game. So, bounce back for Stamina. They make the impossible happen after being denied P3 twice in a row. That P3 reset for a third time. I guess third time's a charm, am I right?
Yes, indeed. And as you said, we had Grizz with 43 kills, followed by Narcs with 31, followed by Gutierrez with 32, Marvel 37, and Drari with 30 kills. And on the opposition, we do have Spy, 46 kills, Neil with 44, Inferno 36, Creed 32, and Saturns with 26 kills.
All right, well, game number 1 down and out. I'm going to restart my app so that way we don't have any more crashes moving forward. And pray to God for the best. I should have done that earlier, but I just was not paying attention. So, we're going to take a little bit of a, not a break, but a moment to also announce we've got Rookie, Sniper, and MVP of the Split decisions that came through too. So we'll utilize this time to its fullest. Rookies definitely could have been something that would have been interesting to see. As I am super excited to announce that one. We won't necessarily, you know, spat it out now. I think we'll do it right in between Game 4 and Game 5, but it's getting spicy over there. Sniper
yes.
ballots looking good. MVP looking absolutely beautiful. Beautiful rotations there. So, app is starting to finally load back in, but game number 1 breakdown. Hell of a way for Stamina to start this series.
Oh yeah, we did start it quite like close, right? And we were going back and forth from both teams. Like, so one time Stamina getting the scrap time, the next time there was Nova getting the scrap time. We did had good rotations for all teams, right? The spawns were on point most of the times, but it was all about, I think, the last P3, right? When we did saw Stamina actually not getting on that P3 early on, right? As good as Nova, and then, you know, it was all about that P3. It was quite funny when it was all about that P3, right? How they hold it, how did they had the early spawn, and who was there first to actually get the kills and actually remain alive, right?
No, you're absolutely right. Now is Hardpoint is said and done. We're going to be rolling into Hacienda for some search and destroy. My app is back up and running, so we are good to go whenever it is available. Green check marks across top and bottom let me know that players are ready too. So we're getting geared up for is game number 2 of the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Stamina have the advantage in the series 1-0. You can thank Grizzly Bear for that one, man. What a freak of a game towards the end for him. just skating across the takeoff map itself, and we'll see if the talents can translate over here in Hacienda now. As does look like they're going to be on the defense off the rip. So this is a Nova pick map. This is an interesting one to see. I'm really hoping to see that this one pays off for them.
Oh yeah, we don't have the chance to see that many times Hacienda, especially we didn't saw here in Mobile Mayhem that many times, and S&D on Hacienda is gonna be very interesting to see.
All right, well, Cyber Talent is definitely, you know, I would have to say Neil's great, but why have just one great sniper when you can have two? And Marvel and Narcs are definitely two names that you can't, you know, if you're talking about Sniper Talent in the EU, you can't just neglect to mention. So we'll see if Neil can make something happen for Nova. And then on the flip side of things, let's see if Marvel can pick up where he left off in that Hardpoint. I don't think he had a great game, but he definitely didn't have the absolute worst.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
All right, Here we go. First 6 rounds together. They're going to be on the defense. Right now, the advantage for them is to just hold back as much as they can. And with Nova buckling up for a mid-side approach, it looks like they'll be playing for picks off the bat. This one might be slow to develop. Now, Jari is just going to give it away for free right there, and that's going to be Spy finding first blood.
And we do have Narcs. Marvel get Niels, so we do have a good exchange between players. Okay, Narcs trying to get that control on top. Creed might be the next victim. He's quite close. Spy is trying to get the control below, I guess. So Narcs picks up Creed, as I said. I had a good prediction there. Okay, and there, as you said, it's gonna be quite a little bit slow. Oh, Grizz got shut down by Saturns there, but Grizz picked him up. So it's a 2v3 situation.
Oh
Spy.
my god.
Oh.
Holy hell.
Damn.
Wow.
No.
I was like, Spy's about to get a free one, right? Wrong. Narcs just absolutely brutal with the shots, and now it's all in Inferno. I'm gonna be honest with you at the end of this one's looking a bit grim here for Nova off the rip. One shot in, one shot kill. No shots wasted right here. Inferno's going to be able to pick up the bomb too, so it's all about the regain here. 1v2 scenario. Godzilla up top and Marvel down low. Marvel says, Inferno, you're too slow. That's beast of a round opening up here for the defense, and Stamina taking that early advantage.
They did have a good push, and we did saw Narcs and Marvel both picking up 2 kills. So we're gonna see how Nova gonna push on this side right now. Do have Spy going once again through mid. Might try to pick up maybe 1 kill before. Okay, do have Grizz on top, getting Saturn's first kill here in this round.
Yeah, but he's absolutely one shot. Just, I mean, freak of a push over here from 2 players for Nova though. Inferno and Creed. See if they can make something happen here.
Yeah, maybe, but like 2 players are actually pushing 3. Make it 3 from Stamina coming in to help. Gutia is in front of him, so it's gonna be quite difficult. They are keep jumping. Oh, Inferno made that jump. Oh, the double comes from Gutia. And now we have Spy close. He might get pushed right now. Oh, Gutia just moved away, so we still have Marvel sniping. Oh, we didn't saw him and got the kill. Narcs pushing back, getting some shots. Oh, Spy with a double. He's getting shot from the back. Oh, Marvel is trying to push too. And this here very low. He's trying to move away. It's a 2v3 situation. It's again something that was looking very like slow at the beginning. It become very fast, very fast, very aggressive, right? Marvel with a kill on Neil, and it's all on Spy getting some shots. Oh, but Rar is there to get the kill.
Yep, push falls flat in the water right there, and that's not a pun intended. Is you see him on the outskirts of the beach trying to make the way back over into the garage site. Not going to be able to successfully do it. So round started with Spy picking up 2 kills for Nova, and it ends with him not being able to find the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So surely enough, Stamina reading each and every round to a T. So far, so good for them on the defense. Attack rounds just not have been the best approaches here for the boys over at Nova. Right now, they got a wide open B site, and I don't think anybody from Stamina realizes. I think they're going to have to play for the retake here as this bomb is quickly going down. So we'll see how the post-plant positioning here for Nova pays off. The retake, it's a 5v5. Stamina now making for those initial push. The first interaction is Inferno shutting down Drory point blank. But The wrap here from Marvel might pay dividends if he gets there quickly. Gatilla's going to put himself in the equation in a very risky spot. Marvel going to be able to find that backstab. Grizz going to be able to find one as well. And all that was well for Nova. Now it's actually going to be able to pan out. Marvel's the last one alive. Spy putting some heat in, putting some shots in. Here comes the troops. Spy shutting it down for the 2-piece. Well executed round for the attack.
That was a very good round on the side of Nova. They did had a very fast approach on that side. I managed to actually have success on that round. But the backstep came in. But still, it was very good for both teams. We are pushing towards the A side now. Marvel is trying to hold Saturns here. Pushing to Neil with the first kill. Oh, there are plenty of kills in the feed right now. And it's a 3v2 very fast. Narcs with a kill on Spy managed to get. Saturn is trying to maybe reposition with the bomb. Neil is quite close to. Maybe give him some support. We do have Narcs trying to push through A side. They know that someone is there. Saturnus is actually behind the wall, so it's gonna be quite difficult to see. We still have 1 minute on the clock, so they have plenty of time to actually find at least one more player before they push with the bomb.
Absolutely. Slow and steady wins the race. We're going to slow it down. We'll see if Neil can capitalize on some placement right here, but Drari right above Saturn's. I don't know if the footsteps are being heard, so Saturn's has an idea. There it goes, Drari, unsuspected. They're going to be able to tie it up. There it goes, the 2v2 style now. Neil, rocking and rolling here. Got the sight of A cleared. With nobody in sight. Want to see that bomb make its way over, but Saturn's is kind of being tied up by the footsteps that are all around the top side of the control. So, you know what they're going to do? They're going to double back. Niels might get caught on transition right here. I think Narcs might have caught him, or at least a glimpse, but right now he's in the wind. So, bomb's going to go down. Marvel trying to shut it down on this rotation over. It's being red. There it goes. Bomb's planted. 45 seconds on the clock. We're going to see this one speed up now. Saturn's going to be able to get the job done and get out of dodge. Here comes the backstab from Neil. He's all the way on the beach side now. And that's going to be the indicator right now. Narcs had no idea Neil going to hit him with something vicious. And it's all on Marvel to clutch it up.
Oh, yeah, and he is trying to position. He saw Saturn's, got the first kill and pushing towards Neil. He is also using a sniper with a deagle, so still doable. Do have one situation. Oh, and we have Neil here. Oh, he's trying with the no-scope. Got the no-scope. Oh, I don't think he's gonna have time.
Oh, he's got plenty of time. Yeah. Yo, Neil, you can't be diving in the water, man. Marvel said he's a shark in the water. You just swimming with the little fish. Good freaking night. What a round there. The point blank from Marvel. He comes down from the top rope. Delivers him something, a shot that was gruesome to spectate. I was in Neil's perspective. I was like, I gotta quickly get over to Marvel because Marvel's not dead. He's about to 4K this guy. Boy, oh boy, what a round, what a clutch there for Marvel.
Oh, yeah, indeed, that no-scope was amazing. And right now, we don't have Spy with the bomb. Satros picks up Gutia, but Grease getting the kill on Creed, and Spy got Grease. So they are pushing once again towards the B side. They did have plenty of success here, so they are trying to get more. Drari picks up the Inferno, and it's a 3v3 situation pretty fast. Drari with a kill on Neil. He's trying to backstep here. Spy is in front. He said, no, it's my turn. So he got the kill. He's getting pushed from the back. Marvel has a very good position here. Missed one shot. Might try to push right now because Narcs is pushing from the front. Oh, got the kill on Saturn. Tried to get another kill, but he is not successful. And Spy with a double managed to get the win.
It's Spy against the world right now. Holy hell, bro. Where is the support? Man, this is sitting on 9. You got Inferno with 2 as well as Neil. Cree sitting on a lonely, lonely breadstick. Saturn's has picked up the slack. He was the last one alive with him, but a primary amount of the load here as far as the work is considered. It's been a story of Spy just completely frying. Saturn's going to be able to open up with 1, but Narc's able to take down Inferno, who, again, has not very much so contributed. Spy going to be able to find the SKS shot on Narcs. Neil's going to be dropped. So is Spy's Grizz. Continue to skate here in Hacienda. Nova are in a bit of uncertainty right now. Saturn's picking up a lot of the slack now. So 7 on board. As we start to see a minute 20 on the clock. Last round of the attack here for Nova. They've been able to keep it close, bar the fact that
majority of their players have not been highly contributing. So, Spy, your top frag's out for this round. Marvel going to shut down your other top frag. It's all on Creed. 1v2 right here would be a miraculous comeback. Able to find the head of one. And now it's Grizz in a 1v1 with Creed. Is he washed? Or was he able to make miracles happen? Grizz says, hell no.
Oh,
Hold my gung-ho.
not miracles today.
No miracles, yeah. Miracles don't live in Hacienda. This place is a miracle as it is. Good night.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's a pretty map. But it's, I don't know, I don't really like it. I like it to watch it, not really to play it, to be honest. But do have the side switch, so we have right now Stamina pushing with the bomb towards the A side. Do have an aggressive push. Neil picks up Grease, was the first, and right now give the information. Marvel picks up Neil, and the fast bomb comes in. Oh, Spy got the kill. He's running around, got the kill, got the double, make it double. The bomb is down, and we have Narcs who's trying to push, might try to get a Spy, but Spy's there. No, he got the triple kill.
Oh,
and
Spy.
And Thames turns there.
Oh boy. They need to find a way to shut down Spy. Man is sitting on 13. Nova, promote this man, double his pay, do whatever you gotta do. This guy has carried in the Hardpoint, which was a fail because they didn't win. And then now he is putting up God's work with 13 on board. Deanna, I mean, if they don't win this one, I'm going to be upset for Spy.
Oh yeah, but like, he did very good, right? So Stamina really needs to find someone to somehow to kill him, because as you said earlier, right, and he is once again pushing towards mid, getting a good position, might pick up some of the players. Now we do have a 3v4. Narcs picks up Neil and Gutia with the bomb. He did not push. I think it's gonna be, might be an B push once again. Oh no, A, I think. Oh yeah, A, my bad. Okay, once again, maybe they're gonna have more success right now. And we do have Grace on 7, who is in B. Inferno is on the right side, and we do have a player on the left side, so it's kind of in the middle. The bomb is still not planted. We do have 1 minute, and the bomb is coming to plant. Comes in. The plant comes in. Alright, we do have Narcs here trying to get a good position. Marvel with a sniper, got Spy. Finally, he is dead in this round. Might be a little bit more easier on the side of Stamina now. Marvel is pushing and they get a good control. Narcs with a kill on Saturn's. Inferno with a sniper got his third kill, got Marvel. He might push back, but he's getting shot down by Grizz, who came from the back.
Okay, there we go. Backstabs for Grizz. Literally not letting this team make the comeback that's necessary. Bar Spy is big carry in both. Well, I wouldn't say the big carry in the hardpoint. Yeah. I think Neil fried as well. But usually when Neil fries in the hardpoint, we're looking at a different performance in the search of Shroy. Right now, he's been held to an abysmal 3-kill game so far. 5-3 lead in favor of Stamina. They're going to be able to open up with the first 2 bloods. It's Marvel coming through, striking quickly, as well as Gathilla. And with Marvel being in double digits, rest of the team contributing where it's mattering the most. Nova had a little bit of uncertainty. Maybe this was not the map that you should have played. Neil says, hold my cup, Verdict. Here comes the Deagle. I'm ready to play. Minute 30 on the clock. No motion towards either site, but it does look like we're buckling for a B hit. Here comes Saturn's, the last player alive here on the site effectively. Trying to play his life to the fullest, Deanna. With a 2v4 right here, they're going to have to play for the Pulse Plant retake.
Yeah, Saturn is trying to push towards the bomb. Gutia is here, might pick up some shots. He got a kill on him, trying to reposition now. Neil is in the back, might get some support early. Alright, Marvel is trying to get a better position, and Narcs going with the bomb. He picked up the bomb, my plant. Okay, Saturn is on 10 kills. He's pushing once again, trying to do the same. The bomb is down. Okay, we do have a couple of kills in. Narcs got the second kill. Once again, the same strategy. Grizz might push on. He's right side right now. He's in front of him. Oh, that's not gonna be a good position. But we have here Neil helping him. So it's a 2v1. Grizz still getting, but Grizz got Saturn's, and Marvel from the back got Neil there.
Alright, well there we go. Map point here for Stamina. They have made it look easy here in the Search or Destroy. It's a bit of a toss-up in the control or the hard point. So far, so good for them. Looking to close it out, make it a 2-0 lead in the series. The attack strats looking just as good and impenetrable as the defense. We'll see if they can close it out here at a 6 or 7-3 fashion, or if Nova have anything to say about it. They're able to play their lives at fullest and extend this one to another one. Neil's going to be able to get the first shots in. I saw the lineup there for Marvel, just not successful enough to pull the trigger. Neil going to be able to find a 2-piece right there. Make it 3. Drari walking right into the shots. Finally, Grizz going to be able to deal the damage and take Neil out of this round, but needed an absolute hammer of a round for the boys over at Nova. Well, Neil dials up 4 or 3 in the feed, and that's surely going to hemorrhage this Stamina team from getting this bomb plant down. We'll see if they can make something happen here in the 2v4.
Yeah, Nerf's on top. Oh, Grizz got shut down by Creed and is a 1v4 situation right now. Nerf's trying to pick up a Spy there. Oh, he missed the shot. Now, I think Spy knows where is he trying to rotate. Saturnus comes to help. Inferno is in the mid and he missed the shot, but Spy actually got the last kill.
It's not over yet. Ready up.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Damn. Yeah,
That was a good...
That was a great round
yeah.
for Nova. Yeah. A phenomenal round. You needed to bounce back. You needed to win that one. That was a must-have. No ifs, ands, buts about it. So, bounce back here from Nova. Will they be able to extend their game a little further? Or right now, are we just prolonging the inevitable? We'll find out here as the aggressive push here. This is all or nothing. Nova are calling the bluff. They might be walking right into the pit of disdain and disorderly, but it is 2 kills coming through. Spy and Creed striking early on, leaving 2 players left alive. It's Narcs, it's Marvel. 2v5 style with 1:30 on the clock, Deanna. Wow. These rounds starting to unravel quickly, and Nova taking the advantages off the bat. This one might be a brewing for some overtime.
Oh yeah, we did had a big success on this round for Nova. They actually did the damage quite early, so we have Marvel in a 1v5 situation right now. Creed might spot him here. Oh, he missed the shot and Creed sliding got the kill. And it was a pretty fast round, 30-40 seconds in, and we did have the kill. But we are here at match point once again, so we're gonna see how they're gonna react.
We'll have to see. 6-5, map points still in favor of Stamina. Really quick rounds when Nova put the pedal to the metal, man. They don't think twice about it, and this is, I mean, that takes a lot of confidence. That takes a lot of moxie, bold to push into the belly of the beast, and Narc's actually going to be able to put some in his belly. He's going to be able to find the first, but it's 2 in feed. It's Neil shutting him down, Inferno finding another. Nova might be doing the impossible here. Drari on the backstab. He's going to get some shots in, but he's going to eat some shots too. And now it's uncertainty here for Stamina and Marvel going to be able to stay alive right now. And absolutely one shot. 3 players holding the objective. Might be enough for a B-side hit, and I think that's what the read from Stamina is. You can see all players starting to fluctuate over toward that area. We'll see if they can possibly make something happen here and get this bomb plant down. You see Drari, he's in no man's land. I'm going to be honest with you. This is not a position you want to be in. But he is Drari, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but he's moving towards the B side, I think, while Nova players are on the A side. So we're going to have a safe plant here, and they're going to try to get their position. So Nova going to play for the retake. It's going to be a 3v3, trying to get a good position now. As I said, Neil is pushing to, trying to backstab here. Saturns are coming to, going to right now. Okay, so Gutierrez has a good spot, so he might be the first who gonna spot him. Them actually pushing towards, I think it's a P2 here, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's P2. Saturns might be the first who might deal some damage here. Yeah, is there. We have on top 2 Spy pushing. And we have 13 seconds. They need to move. I don't think
they should have been moved. This is a huge investment. The long flank doesn't pay off.
Oh, damn.
Nova thrived in very quick pace, rapid push on the defense. That last round, this round, they take the long and steady route right around the entirety of the map, and they did not anticipate the pulse plan setup here from Stamina to be very, very much so not what they were expecting. Very much so on that backside. They covered it to a T. I think you mentioned Drari's position in the top side of the office. That gave plenty of intel for us to know that this hit over towards that long approach just not going to pan out. Wow, what a round. What a round for Stamina.
They were quite far away, so the retake would have been very, very terrible to say. Even if they would have tried to backstab, I don't think they would have time. I don't play that much S&D on Hacienda, but I don't think you would have time to backstab either. So yeah, it was a very good play on the side of Stamina.
Great side. I mean,
yeah.
Nova, I mean, you were I get it. You want to play your threes. You want to play as closely as you can. But in a time like that, maybe being a little aggressive and, hey, maybe we play for some intel. We watch the kill cam. We see where somebody else could have been, right? You know, maybe waste one life. Instead of that last 20 seconds and you still hadn't found a single kill. That was, I mean, I couldn't help but notice, like, that round just was not going to go their way at all. It was a long route that didn't pay out. But it is Stamina who does get paid. 7-5 win. They're 2-0 in the series. Your prediction was for Stamina to win, right?
Yes.
Well, there we go. Hey, right now it's paying dividends so far. But it is a race to 4, not a race to 2. This control could definitely go either way. So I think while we're waiting for this next game to start up, we can go ahead and run through the rookie of the split. We'll go ahead and announce that and just kind of trickle all the players. So if you want to do the honors, I'll let you do your first ever rookie of the split candidacy. You just run it from 3rd to 1st.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with a rookie of the season. 3rd place gonna be Etsy from Xitium. Should I say the percentage too?
You don't have to. Yeah.
Okay. 2nd place is JC from I2K. Okay, and 1st place. No, we don't get. Okay, you don't help me. Okay, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, I was drumming. I was drumming on my desk, but you couldn't see me or hear me. I have noise gate on. I don't know why.
Okay. The 1st place. Okay, 1st place is actually Mirage Lior from Astra.
There we go, Mirage Lior. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought JC was gonna take that one hands down.
Yeah,
but
me
Mirage
too.
Lior had a freak of a season. I think he had one of the highest KDs of all of rookies, and we didn't get to see that much of JC, which was sad. But we got to see Mirage Lior. Holy hell! That man can fry. I'm looking forward to seeing him back next season. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Rookie of the split is not about getting your payout, which is, I mean, it's a decent payout for not being able to make the playoffs, but it's definitely not going to, you know, it'll buy you a meal. We want you back for next season. That's what this promotes. So, hoping to see Mirage Lior next season. Hoping we get to see more of JC and Etsy as well. They were both cracked in their own mind.
Yes, all three. It was quite amazing watching them, and being the rookie, right? They still have the title. Mirage Lior still has the title of being the rookie of the season. So it is something, right? It is something. So hopefully we're gonna see them next season too.
All right. Well, I was taking a look at the best of 7. We're gonna see what map we're gonna land on next. It's Control. It's Summit. Get your jacket ready, Deanna. We're going to go ahead and get buckled up. It's going to be a cold one, but I can go ahead and tell you as frosty as these shots are going to be, you can bet your bottom dollar it's going to be a fiery performance here for both teams. So, if you didn't make your prediction, I think that one's already hit the road. So far, it's been 2-0 solid affairs here for the boys. And Stamina, Nova, they're trying to put a mark on the board in their favor. They've got the defense, though, so that's the good thing they got going for them here on this map.
This map for Control is quite, I think it's quite difficult to play because we have A and B very close to each other. So I feel like if you get like that top control, it's gonna be good. But again, it's gonna be a battle on that, right? And as I said about the Control, we do have Gutia who's on top, picking up already 2 kills. Okay, holding this side is gonna be quite good. We have the cap coming in and a couple of kills, and he's pushing towards the 3rd one. Spy coming from the back. Oh, that was nasty there. He's getting some shots, and Saturn's also is there, picking up Grease. So we are kind of close with the lives right now.
We are, but look at the objective. It's already going to be a quick cap. 2 minutes and 17. This is plenty of time if you are Stamina to get something rolling here on the attack. Spy going to be able to get the trades. Kree going to be able to find 2 in the feed as well. Initial push over towards this B site was a little bit of double time earlier. We saw A and B both get some time in, but that B side rotation didn't pan out perfectly. But hey, you opened up the floodgates for time to be your friend, and Stamina doing a great job so far of keeping it close. So, Extend the Game Clap was the name of the game here in Summit. I don't think anybody has ever capped this A site so quickly. So, minute 45 left to go on the clock. A little bit of a standstill as they have not made any kind of progress outside of their spawn. And you can see Nova trying to put that full-on spawn trap in effect.
We do have an advantage on the side of Nova right now. And Marvel is trying to push for the B side. They're trying to get some shots. We have a couple of kills each and there, right? And the gap is quite lower. Oh, Inferno with a kill on Marvel. They are still they are not able to actually going on the B side, and Inferno here already pushing towards top, trying to get that, as you said, spawn trap here on this side. You can actually spawn trap easier, I think, than on the other side. We have Crit who is having his drone, and also another score streak already, so they're gonna probably use it for the next round, because right now they have 10 lives advantage, so I don't think it's gonna be useful right now, and nobody's actually going on the B side. So as I said, it's quite hard to play control on this map.
Just want to give a shout out to Brett. Holy hell, Brett, what have you been doing all day? The top one? Let's freaking go, baby. I've been trying to keep chat up, but it's a lot here, you know, making, you know, my focus here on the game. And plus, chat, you guys are wilding out. And also the tier 2 gifted sub over to Solo. Absolutely freak of a round 1 here for Nova, as they are going to be able to shut down the push. The kill is going to be where it ends. The life count dwindled after getting that A site captured relatively quickly, but not anything rolling after that post capture on the A site. So Nova's defense impenetrable here so far. We'll see if it pays dividends now, as they'll have the benefit, if it does go to a round 5, of having that defending site, but it's all about the attack now. They've got to make it convincing, and with that being said, we're going to see Spy go ahead and clearing out the top with a 3 in the feed almost instantly. The claw popped, getting bodies to drop, and they're going to be able to hop the hill with it. So Drari trying to enter through the snow side. He's going to get shut down. Spy is back on his ish, man. Look at this, 10 kills solid. Disappointed in the search and destroy, as they didn't get the win, but he put up a massive performance here in this series so far.
Yeah, going towards this round, we did saw a lot of operators actually getting burned on both sides. A couple of them were actually not really used because the players got shut down quite early. We do have operators going in and out, and the A cap is quite close to A. It's quite close to be capped here, and we do have once again an advantage on the side of Nova. Grease getting Saturns. Finally, they're getting the control on top. Maybe moving towards the spawn trap that they were trying. Well, they were almost getting a last round. We have a couple of shots, and now speaking 2 here, and they're trying to get a better position. And A is actually capped right now. We have just the B side. And clock reset, right? 1 minute 52. They have plenty time to actually get some kills.
Yeah, they got the ball rolling there quickly. I mean, both teams trading relatively quickly to get that that cap coming through. The big difference though in this round is there's a 6 life advantage in favor of Nova. So right now they don't need to rush this B hit. They just need to put a little bit of pressure and play for the trades. Inferno going to be able to capitalize on the trade, as I mentioned, and you can continue to do that. It's chess, right? You sacrifice your pawn in order to take out the opponent's queen. Right now, Stamina are just up the creek without a paddle here on this defending round. And I don't know if Grizz has been having like this, you know, connectivity issues, or maybe they nerfed Gung Ho in between games 2 and 3. Right now, he is sitting on 3 kills in total, and 2 rounds rock solid for Nova. As the bounce back here, the regain and the control has been tremendous so far.
Yeah, they did have success on defense and on the attack side too. Oh my, I'm not gonna be able to say that word, but it's alright. It's like
okay.
Annihilator.
Yeah.
It's like Annihilator.
You say Annihilator great though.
Yeah, because they taught me how to say it correctly. When I was casting Mobile Mayhem for girls, you know, with him, I always said it bad, and then, you know, boom. At one time I was like, are you proud? I was like, yes, I'm proud. Yeah. You know, it was enough. But yeah, moving towards the 3rd round, they have a good advantage on the side of Nova. Once again, they did won the previous 2 rounds, so now going into this one, they are having a couple of score streaks. They can burn them, and actually getting a good hold of this around, right? We do have Narcs who is jumping on the point, and we have someone on the A side too, who are capping. Yeah, who is spawning quite far away, and once again there's an advantage of 3 kills, make it 3 kills on the side of Nova. They did had a very good start, and they are continuing to actually doing very good. Oh, Grease getting a couple of kills there with the claw, but he got shut down, and Drari, the 2nd claw right now, getting some kills too. So this looks actually promising on the side of Stamina Esports.
Yeah, it does. It does. It looks like they're going to be able to keep the dream alive here in this 3rd game. Right now, it's Gadella who's on the prowl, on the pinch. He's going to be able to get the claw. Big kills coming through. It's a 3-life advantage for the defense, though, as they're going to be able to remain flawless through this control game. Well, there's not a point that's been captured right now. It's the double time. Trying to put some work in on B. Not as successful on the A site. Well, surely enough, they're going to be able to hop the hill, so it's a little bit of both points being played. Grizz finally starting to turn it up. Trying to get the flicks to land. Where are you at, Saturns? There you are. Holy hell, what an ability to track and move at the same time. Just a devastating one, right? As I say that, 9-9, B cap comes through. Now it's the easy part, right? It's the A hit. You've already put 2 ticks of progress in, but you don't need to rush yourself, Stamina. You need to pace yourself and put the strategy in, because you got a minute 38. You can play for these kills, but you can't sell this round number 3 as could be your last here in the control.
Oh, damn, Inferno pushing towards top. He managed to get the kill, and it was 1v3 right now. The cap is still not successful, and Narcs getting the kill, but we have Inferno with the last kill on Grizz. It was a clean 3-0. Damn. Nova did had a good control over this control game. I like to say that every time.
You sound upset. You sound devastated.
I'm not.
I'm kidding.
I'm
Obviously,
not.
we're having fun here. Stamina taking the first 2 games, but Nova doing it with a bit of ease. Spy, I don't know. He might have put the fear of God in the remaining players who weren't able to contribute in Game 1 and Game 2 to a victory. Right now, he's head honcho in the MVP slot. Inferno picked up the slack, though, and picked up 23 and 11. But it has been Spy who has been consistent throughout this 3-game spread so far. He has been arguably one of the best players in EU this season as well, and he is making a big imprint in the grand finals here at Mobile Mayhem Fall 2022. I gotta say, Stamina, you look great collectively in games 1 and 2. Game 3 kind of got tossed into the blender, and Nova just did not let off the pedal. Right now, it's 2-1 lead in their favor. But a bounce-back performance from Nova. Are they going to be able to keep that same energy rolling into Game 4, Deanna?
Okay, I want to see more games from both teams, as I said, so hopefully we're gonna see them play as good as they did perform in Control. Obviously, it was a very interesting map, and they actually nailed it, right? After how they performed in the second map, that was Hacienda on S&D, I'm actually very happy that I see them performing as good in this Control map.
Okay, all right. Need to see that kind of performance across the board. I mean, I think everyone with the exception of Neil went positive. And I mean, we'll cut him some slack, right? He definitely picked up the performance in the Search and Destroy. The Hardpoint was, I mean, I think that's the best Hardpoint we might have seen Neil play all season long. And when he connects from Hardpoint to Search and Destroy, he usually has, great, performances back to back. But it's kind of like a downward hill. When you see him pace himself here is, we're going to go at least to a Game 5 here in this series, pending this next game. So guaranteed at least Game 5 based off that win from Nova. And to see that consistency across the board here in Game 4 to tie us up. So we're getting geared up for it. We're ready for more. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and announce our sniper of the split, Deanna. If you want to be, if you want to read that one off, that's cool too.
Okay. So, sniper of this season gonna be 3rd place. Okay, it's gonna be Bison. Okay, 2nd place coming in hot gonna be Neil, and 1st place. Any prediction verdict? But close your eyes. Don't look at the chat. Any prediction? Who is the 1st place?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know if there's anybody else that's noteworthy of this award than the person who's already won it like 2 or 3 times in a row. Go ahead.
Obviously, it's Marvel.
Of course. Man is in a league of his own.
Of course.
He's a freak, bro. He's just built differently. And when we talk about sniper talent, and I'm saying this globally, if you don't toss Marvel's name into the ring, you're lying, okay?
You don't talk about the right thing.
Yeah. You're not talking about sniping if you're not talking about Marvel. Marvel is just built differently when it comes to the snipe, so we'll see if the snipes can come through in game number 5. Right now, it's all about hardpoint. So firing range is where we're going to be heading. I think I've got the map. No, I don't. I didn't change it. What a bob. I don't even know what that means. Is it firing range, I said? Yeah,
yes,
it's firing range.
Firing range hardpoint.
All right. It's not raid, so it's going to be a lovely one for us, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm gonna make a, I started like raid, but not much, a little bit, a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Season by season, I'm starting to like it. But just because you always say we are going to the sunny hills of California, guys, just because of that.
Huge shout out, Brett. Thank you for the tier 2 to Champy. Champy, make sure you tell her thank you, okay?
So we are waiting for one player to ready up, and we are ready. Any prediction for this matchup?
I'm gonna need to see Nova play like the way they did last game in order for them to be taking this one. It does look like we're gonna be waiting on one player from Stamina who might be having to reconnect, so not 100% sure what the case is here. Just gonna double down. Okay, everything's good, so it looks like they're just gonna get a fresh restart. So 3 games into the broadcast. I mean, this series already accumulated almost an hour. Does look like Drari is gonna be making his way out, and Balance is gonna be making his way in, but Balance is gonna have to change that profile picture, homie. I'm gonna be honest with you, we're not gonna allow that one to happen.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. All right, well, we've already announced the sniper of the split. We've announced the rookie. That means we're just waiting for the MVP. There we go, Balance. Generic profile picture we'll accept. 100%.
Exactly.
We're heading over. Yeah, I mean, the shark is great, right? Why even change the shark?
Exactly. It's blue, it's everything.
The other one was cheeks, bro. I'm literally just... You should have never changed it from the shark.
Exactly.
Yeah, stale face, Miss Burke in Discord. I'm sorry, Miss Burke. All right.
That was a good one.
I mean, he put it on a T for me.
And you delivered it very good, though.
Hey, there we go. It's all about deliveries here. Oh, wait, we're looking at the best of 5. We need to be looking at the best of 7. I'm slacking. Just to give everybody a rundown, we have been guaranteed that Game 5, but pending this Game 4 could be our last. We'll have to see Nova if they've got the strength to keep it going, as this Hardpoint is going to be heading over to firing range for Game number 4. If we do make it to Game number 5, it's Search and Destroy standoff, so they can... Or we are going to make the Search and Destroy standoff. If we do get to see past that Game 5, it's Raid, Control, and then a Search and Destroy to close us out. Is that the way this one runs? Yes. It's Hardpoint, Search, Control, Hardpoint, Search, Control, Search. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
At least not more Control. I don't really like as much Control as, I don't know, I do prefer S&D and Hardpoint. I feel like, I don't know, I'm still a noob with Control. Still a noob.
You still don't like Control?
Not really. I'm watching so much, every time. Well, I'm hosting here with you guys, and every time I'm taking so many notes, because Control is so hard to cast for me. I'm like, oh no. No. What would Verdict say,
Verdict would probably just make something up and make it sound good. That would probably be Verdict's way of going. But I have to say, it's very difficult to cast COD Mobile Control because it's nothing like its predecessor in PC and CDL Control, which is a little bit more objective based and a little less kill hungry. Here it's get your kills and play the hill. This is where Nova have maximized tremendously in Game 1, just weren't able to capitalize on getting the victory. So right now it's Stamina who are going to be able to hop this first site, and this is a big investment here in P1. They're wide out in the open, trying to get as much of the hill as they can, and without a single bit of a contest. Inferno, Gunny not there. It's Balance. Cheeky profile picture. We'll go back to the Shark, though. Creed going to be able to shut him down. So 3 kills in the feed for Creed, as well as some hill time. The jump shots. He is mad cracked. Does get the Hunter Killer, but that is where his life ends.
Yeah, Grace was in the trailer. He got 4 kills this matchup already. He was about to go get a little bit of control, maybe pushing towards the P2, but both teams actually get a good amount of time on the point, especially Stamina. They did started with a very good rotation for this P1, right? They had the control that they needed, and going into the P2, Narcs with a double kill managed to clear out the hardpoint quite fast, and they're already there. And they have a good advantage, and the spawns are already too. Narcs is absolutely destroying right now. Nova players are trying to actually push to the P2.
Yeah, right now it's toss them in the blender and turn it on max. Stamina are trying to grief this Nova roster to the fullest capacity. The backstab for Neil, is he going to be able to get one? Tries to get the second, but it is going to be Saturns who's going to be able to collectively get the kills in the feed with Spy, who's finally got on board with a kill of his own. So you got to pace yourself here in best of sevens. Things can get a bit overwhelming, a bit overpressured, a bit, you know, on the heated side as far as the device goes. And so far, so good. The regain here for Nova, they're tremendous here in this P2 break, and it's going to stick to 20 seconds left to go. Marvel and Balance, or not Marvel and Balance, or Marvel and Godzilla, we're content with playing for trailer site, and I think this is a good call because, I mean, you might be tied after P2, but it's all about what's on to the next, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very hard to break through. So we do see Stamina already being there, getting their position. It's gonna be very hard to break. We have Creed who got shut down, Balance with the Claw, getting maybe a little bit of control here, not letting Nova players to actually push. Gutiérrez got Neil, and they have very, very good control here. 3 players, I think, in the trailer trying to get the point, well, and the objective. Gutiérrez, oh my god, with the next, we have 2 claws on the side of Stamina Esports right now, both shut down, but the damage was already made, and we have a good lead on the side of Stamina. They are getting their good position. We do have Saturn, so he's trying to push and get a little bit of control, get a couple of kills, shut down Grease here. The drone is shut down too, and they are not able to actually get close to the point. Right now, Balance is still, they are getting some shots, and the point is still in favor of Stamina.
It is. They're going to be able to continue to add to the fire right now. It's Grizz who is going absolutely haywire. He's going to be able to find 2 in the feed. The Preddy comes through. Last a little bit of trickle time. It's going to be for free. Stamina going to be able to pick up the backs of Darks, but here comes the brute force. As 3 players are going to try and push from this trailer site all the way over to P4, and it might work out, but it's all about the lives being counted right now. Saturns is going to be able to make his way into enemy territory. In the corner he goes. It is going to be Balance who shuts him down, and 3 in the feed for Stamina means we're going to be sending the side of Nova back to the spawn. So they're going to have to play regain for a little bit more as just a continuation from P3 to P4. Stamina are just racking up the points. 15 seconds in, so far so good for them. Nova trying to play on the back skirts of a little bit of a comeback season. They have not been successful, have been staying alive, and you know what that means. Stamina just going to continue to add the points onto the board.
It seems very, very hard on the side of Nova to actually push towards this P4. So P2, P3, and P4 were very successful on the side of Nova. Actually, the first set of rotation, as you can see, they managed to pick up 140 points until now, and we almost ready with the first the first set of rotations, right? So they really did had a good spawn most of the times, had a good map control, and now pushing towards the P1 reset. Gonna see who gonna get the first there. Already Marvel going towards trailer. We have Creed there too, so it's gonna be a battle on who gonna be the first there, and Grease managed to shut him down. But right now we have Neil who is on tower, and that could be a big effect. Right now he's sitting on 15 and getting that control. It's gonna be quite hard to shut him down. You're gonna watch over trailer and over jungle, and it's gonna be impossible for Stamina to actually push right now because he's, oh, never mind, he's not alive, but he was alive, getting a little bit of time for the side of Nova.
No, I love the strategy, right? I mean, right now you're literally just getting, you know, ran through on these objectives, and 140 points rolling into P1 is definitely hard to overcome. Get as much map control, as many points as you can off of P1, as Godzilla is going to try his luck inside of the tower side. He's going to have to hop down. He's one shot, finally going to be able to recover. But Nova playing that P1 pretty damn good. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to take a majority of it enough to close the gap, but there wasn't enough points in it to do so. So right now it's regain again and again and again. P1 to P2 to P3 to P4. It was just a blunder of a first set of hills. Right now we're getting into the second. The reset looking just as nice here for Stamina as they've got claws galore. They're popping all 3, and they are looking for max value out of this rotation over the armory sites. Godzilla and Marvel, Godzilla, Balance getting into the swing of things as well. He's going to go ahead and pop a huge investment. Well, it's going to pay dividends so far. 15 seconds in, not a peep from Nova on this armory site.
Oh yeah, we do have balance here with the gloves, with the claw, trying to get some shots, and both players are trying to push, but it's quite difficult. 34 seconds on this hardpoint, and no one is actually able to push to Neil, who finally with the claw managed to break through, managed to get some time, and maybe make it a little bit closer. Claw is in the mid, get a couple of extra kills here, and we do have Stamina actually pushing through armory. Neil might pick up some of the kills, but I feel like, yeah, as I was thinking, Narcs is pushing towards the P3. That's gonna be very, very hard, and they had a lot of success in the first reset, right, in first hardpoint on the P3. So I'm curious if they're gonna be able to do the same strat, because right now Nova saw that they pushed early in this P3, and Saturnus is already there with the claw, so it's gonna be maybe a little bit more difficult on the side of Stamina to actually break through this hardpoint.
Well, I mean, this is a much-needed heal for Nova. Right now, they have not had many successes on this value sites. The rotations have been lackluster, and you can attribute that primarily just the running gun style here from Stamina. But Saturn's is running and gunning. He's going to find 3 in a feed, and man has activated beast mode, putting a little bit of that bison action to work. Pretty going to be popped. It's going to be able to find 1. Neutralizes the threat from each and every angle. Stamina just absolutely feeding the beast. Toss them in it themselves. And not a single kill. Finally, it's a sea of yellow. Grizz going to be able to find the opener, as well as we saw Balance coming through. And now they're going to be able to extend their lead yet again. 10 seconds left here on this P3 trailer site. It's a battle for P4, where you can already see the early setup for Stamina. They have won time in and time out so many of these cells just because of it. Grizz! Absolutely madman, shutting each and every angle of the trailer down. There goes the Pretty, only good for 1. But the pains and the devastation and the gains have been done. Stamina flirting with a Game 4 victory here. Only 45 points needed.
Obviously, Gutierrez is having this control over, but he got shot down. But Narcs is still on the point. We have a contest come in, and they're trying to get a better position. And right now, Nova is on the point. Inferno holding the backside. He might pick up some of the players who are coming from jungle. He's in a good position. Oh, the slide from Gutierrez. He's still not getting the kill, but he got the kill from the side. And the hardpoint is once again contested. They need just 35 points for the win, and right now they don't seem like they can push on the point that good as they pushed previously. They didn't have the early rotation set up, even if there were, I think it was 1 player on the point right now when we started, but he got shut down, so Nova had actually a clear view to hold that P4. And going into the P1 reset, we're gonna see how they're gonna get their position. Narcs is still in the back, his claw is ready, so we might see some kills coming in a bit.
Well, this is it. This is now or never. Nova have not done themselves a great job on these rotations. They have played for the break each and every time. Not a single advantage. Balance going to be able to add some fuel to the fire. Going to be able to find a few with the claw right there. They're looking to close it out. Stamina 228 and counting. Hop the hill. It's going to be Grizz. He's going to get taken down, but in his spot, it's Balance going to be able to fill the role. 15 seconds needed to close it out. Nova are nowhere to be found, and when they are just reaping the shots and bullets from Balance. Stamina might be able to shut it out here. It's a flawless ending here in the P1 break. Claws pop for Narcs. Claw pop for Marvel. You can go ahead and put a fork in it. It is done.
Oh, damn.
1 more kill is needed. Grizz going to be able to hop it, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading into the search and destroy. 250 to 162. Nova try their best to extend this one, but wasn't much to extend. Stamina damn near being able to close it out there early in the P1. Finally able to do it with plenty of time left to do it. We've got ourselves a map point, match point scenario here rolling into the search.
And it was a very good hardpoint. We did manage to see Grizz with 45 kills, dropping 45 kills. He did start on the objective too, 36 seconds, followed by Balance 27. We have Narcs with 30 kills, Gutierrez with 34, and Marvel with 32 kills. And on the opposition, we have Saturn's with 32 kills, Creed 33, Inferno 29, Neil 28, and Spy 22 kills.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a game to see. Chat, Stamina. They're going ham again. Nova not being able to keep that same consistency across the board, and you can just, I mean, you just thank Grizz for that one, man. It is just a walking 2 or 3 piece with that Bison Gunko combination. Literally, it needs to be banned at this point because it's so damn broken in his hands. I don't know anybody who does it better. We're gonna have to find someone who does if you're Nova. Find a way to counter the madman. He's a freak. If it's not with a shotty, it hasn't been with a shotty all season long or all series long at that point.
Yes.
It's with this Bison meta that he has just absolutely thrived in. We'll see if Nova can bounce back now as we're going to get geared up for our last game potentially of the night. It's a 3-1 win, the race to 7 and the best of 7, or race to 4 and a best of 7. Stamina have already done the hard work. They just need one more to close it out.
Yes, and we are actually moving towards the second S&D. It's gonna be an S&D on standoff. So we do know that Stamina is one of the best S&D teams in EU. So yeah, it's gonna be quite difficult for Nova to play against them. But we never know, you know? We never know.
Never know. You think it happened. Standoff is one of those OG maps where it doesn't matter if you're really great at Search or Destroy. It's a map that everyone's practiced time in and time out. So you've got that hashtag time in when, you know, on this map in particular, especially if you're an OG from back when scrims were, you know, not necessarily the same as they are now. But, I mean, if you played scrims back then, it was definitely standoff, Search or Destroy. I think it was raid, hardpoint, and third game was domination on firing range. I think that's like the standard for the scrim rotations back in the day. Rules were a bit different, but you know, you get the mix of it. Everyone's played standoff, Search or Destroy, so we'll see who does it better now as we're getting geared up for it. And before we do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get our MVP of the season, as this one might be our last. We're gonna go ahead and take as much time as possible to get this one taken care of before we do jump into that game.
Yes. You can have the MVP. I had the Rocky.
Okay. All right. Well, this one, I mean, this one's been a little bit of a wild turn of events. We're going to go ahead and take a look. MVP votes casted by the players, of course. Third place is going to be HBC from Xitium. Second place is going to be Mirage Lior, who was your rookie of the split with a very outstanding performance this season. And a variety of votes that came through his way that, I mean, it wasn't even close in the rookie category. And then you take a look at the MVP. This one wasn't even close. It was a 40% vote for none other than Neil from Nova. We're going to need to see that MVP performance here in game number 5 as your team is on the brink of elimination. We're in the grand finals of the best of 7. You've only found one game success. What you got to do to turn it around, Nova? Stamina. Man, it's like they just came to play today.
Yes, it did have really did start with a solid hardpoint, going into a solid S&D, and then the control was very, very good on the side of Nova. Going into the next hardpoint that was earlier on firing range, we did saw a good performance on both teams, right? But we did saw that Stamina did had that early control over the point most of the times. They did had an early rotation, so that did a big impact. And then obviously Grizz running around and getting the kills. He dropped 40 something kills, I forgot, my bad. Like he did drop 43, 44 kills, so yeah, it is a big impact. Usually I have these notes, you know, when I'm hosting because I type them and stuff, but now I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's difficult to multitask and cast and do it. It's a little difficult. I think that's one of the things that you know, especially for me, like when I'm running the broadcast and also changing scenes and changing player perspective, I cannot hold a pen in my hand to save my life. There's just no way, unless I learn how to write left-handed or move my mouse with my left hand, it's just not happening. So right now we're gonna go ahead and get into the thick of it. No, we're not. We're gonna double back to the lobby, ladies and gentlemen. No ping, no mommies.
Now I'm gonna be stuck here because I didn't catch when, you know, to get out faster. It's
you know, they've kind of fixed that. It's not as bad as it once was.
I'm still in the loading screen though. So.
I am too. You know what? I talked too soon. Okay, I'm back out.
Me too.
All right.
Okay.
Double back to the lobbies. Nova didn't like what they see or what they saw. They're gonna bounce back and try and fix whatever they needed to do. So taking a look at it, is going to be Nova on the attack for the first 6 rounds. That's a good thing. They get to control and dictate the pace here, and kind of like, you know, do you want to put the pedal to the metal early on, or do you want to kind of play it slow? They're going to get a feel for this game as Stamina. They're known for the Search and Destroy plays. Really got to pick the brains of these players early on to see what they can get away with.
Yes, definitely.
There we go.
Okay, now we're okay. I actually like the emote that you have. No ping, no mice. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, no, right? I made that. Yeah. I literally drew that by hand.
Oh, really?
Nah, I didn't. I'm lying. I copied and pasted. I'm terrible.
No way.
I'm literally the worst at creative.
I was like, yo, I told him a long time ago to add emotes, so this is why it took him so much to add them, because he just made them.
Oh man, I wish I was that creative. Saturns and Nova, they're looking to rally here, putting the gas pedal all the way down to the floorboard. Well, guess what? Narcs and Marvel, they've got some sniper talent. Narcs is going to be able to find Saturns, and that's 2 for the price of 1, make it 3. Githilla going to get dropped in the heat of the exchange, and now it's Creed left on an island. He's going to walk right into the bullets of Narcs. And a sound round here for the defense. 1-0 lead in their favor. Stamina. 3-1 lead in the series. Nova really need this one to extend it.
It was a very, very fast first round, and it was a very successful on the side of Stamina. I didn't even realize much. I was like still thinking of what I told you earlier, and the round was done.
Yeah.
Oh, Marvel. With the first kill on Creed, he did had a grenade kill. Narcs might try to get some sniper shots on top. Oh, he got spotted by Inferno. He's repositioning right now. Spy is the one with the bomb, and he did. He was, I think, the MVP when we did had Hacienda Hardpoint. So Hacienda SND. So hopefully we're gonna see him performing as good as earlier. But he got shot down. Oh, Balance with the double. Managed to move towards the mid, and it's a 2v5 situation right now. Saturns is very close to Delhi. Might pick up. Oh, Grizz is there, so you know I'm gonna get this last kill. And Inferno in a 1v5 situation, getting pushed and missed the shot, and Balance is there to get the kill.
All right, well, 2 rounds, rock solid. Nova not being able to find or smell any kind of weaknesses here for this Stamina team, who we have mentioned time and time again, have been just so damn good in Search or Destroy. So we'll see if Nova can finally pick up something. It's Grizz who's going to be able to pick up something, but he's going to get dropped. Spy with the 2-piece. Looking for some MVP performances here in the Search or Destroy. Look no further than 3. Looking for 2 more to close it out. Balance, you know for sure. Oh, no, he's not on the A side. Good read from Spy. He's trying to do the best of both worlds, but he needs a helping hand. Nova, where are you? Marvel shuts him down, and now it's all on Creed and Neo, who combined for 1 kill in total.
We do have some Marvel. He's going through market, might try to find some shots. Balance got Neo, and we have Creed in a 1v2 situation. The bomb is still down on the B side. He needs to get the bomb. He still have 1 minute 13 on the clock. Balance, who I think he might spotted him. Yeah, because he's moving towards blue side. He's trying to get the better position. Creed still in a dangerous place between both players. Might try to recover now the bomb, but Balance is in front of the bomb. He knows where is the bomb, so he might wait there. Oh, he's actually taking the time to backstab maybe. And Marvel, who is holding mid, so I don't think he's gonna have a great opportunity here. Oh, he's going through Granny.
Yeah,
I totally didn't.
Well,
can't say anything correct.
He's just trying to cover all ends and whatnot. Spy gave the last intel that he got from Balance, which was top Granny.
Yeah.
And you can see Balance is literally just playing the intel and feeding it to Marvel based off the positioning. Right now, they're going to spread and conquer. Marvel's going to get the sights. Balance is going to get the call out. Here comes the bomb pickup. Creed skating right across. Going to be able to take down Marvel, but it was bait. As Balance was just laying right there on his tummy, waiting for one wrong move. And surely enough, Marvel might have dropped, but it wasn't in vain. So Balance going to be able to pick up his 6th. That's when the chat said he was the worst one in this lobby. And right now, he is literally the best one with 6 kills. I don't know what you guys are like. You guys are delusional in chat, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything, chat.
Smart move. Yeah.
It's better.
Look, I can handle the back and forth with chat. Chat, they know I'm dumb, right? So I don't got anything to lose. I can say that they're dumb whenever they're wrong about something. Marvel is not wrong about a lot, and he's got 4 on board. He's a sniper of the split, and he's going to find first blood. So Inferno going to be still in that donut club. Stamina have yet to give up a point on board here in the Search and Destroy. Creed trying to take matters in his own hands. Balance, he added the picture as well as Gathilla. That's the two-piece that opens it up. And now we got a 4v3 here. Grizz in the middle of the street. Going to be called out. Got to look both ways before crossing homie. Creed on a little bit of a baby burner right now. He's got 4 in the feed. 3 in the feed, rather. And it's all on Narcs here for the 1v4. Ooh, good shots, but Saturn's numbers prevail. Nova finally able to put a point up of their own.
Yeah, that was a very good push on the A side, and they actually managed to get early a couple of players, killed a couple of players, so they had a good success on the A side. Let's see if they're gonna be able to redo it again. We do have a good push again towards the A side. Inferno holding Broken here. Might try to get the lead. Oh, Narcs with a kill on Spy. Spy is down, the bomb is down. Grease with a double. Inferno Creed are down too, but they are getting this control on the A side. Narcs with a kill on Saturns. And right now it's Neil in a 1v4 situation. He's top market. Balance spotted him, and now he got the info. Fell this team, and Neil needs to move right now to get a better position, maybe better angle, because Balance is trying to get him. I didn't even know you can.
That's a nasty hop up. I never am able to make that hop up, and Balance might be in like one of the best spots on the map right now. I think he might have got outs by Neil as Neil's kind of holding this angle, but I mean, there's 4 players left standing, and you know, guys, if you're wondering why I don't ever catch clips from Stamina, it's because of this exact moment. You know, we don't ever catch snipes come. Oh my God, I saw that when I was point blank. Give me the Bison as well. So. This is the reason why we don't catch snipes from Stamina's perspective, because it's always 4 players down quickly. I can't switch fast enough, and, you know, it's always more entertaining to watch a 1v4 than watch a 4v1 perspective, right? So, Neil left to do the impossible. He's made it a little better for himself by finding 1. Let's see if he's MVP worthy. Marvel says, I'm the sniper of the split for a reason. He's going to pick up his next kill, and that's going to be the 4-1 lead. Pain and devastation here for Nova early on in the Surge. 5 rounds in, only 1 round of success so far. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for this one to go to distance, well, guess what? You might be wanting your money back, because this might be a 4-1 victory here for Stamina if they continue to play like this. Inferno finally able to get on board with his first kill. Okay, Inferno, let's go.
Neil with the second kill on Marvel, and we have a 3v5. The bomb comes in very fast, and it's a 2v5. Oh, Narcs with a kill. Oh, make it. Oh, the double! But Saturns was there to get the kill. That was a good push on his side, but there were, I think, 2 more Nova players there, so it was quite difficult to get the win.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it's, you know, you got to reap what you sow, and right now, Stamina have sown a lot of hatred from this Nova team based off of the first 6 rounds. Only 2 rounds successful for Nova. They've got to be flawless on this defense right now. Saturn's flirting with a back alley approach. There goes the smoke. He's going to be able to get the clearance. Now it's a little bit of a misdirection now as they're going to double back. So Neil going to be able to catch some wind in the crossfire. He's going to be able to catch 1, but Marvel has his number, homie. My God, connecting the shots. I saw it. Marvel line up, but unfortunately, Neil wasn't able to pull the trigger fast enough, and Marvel was, so punching the gas here. Stamina looking to punch their ticket to a first place in this Mobile Mayhem Fall 2022 season. Balance going to be able to clear off 1 before he's dropped Gathilla's there for the trade, and if you're playing for trades like that, of course you're going to be able to get this bomb plant down. Inferno looking to shut it down himself. Wallbang's not going to be successful. He's given off too many. And now on the prowl, it's Gathilla and Narcs. Now as they're the last 2 alive, and Creed going to be dealt with again. 5-2. Spain without the S here for Nova.
Yeah. For sure, we did have many successful rounds on the side of Samina, and they are leading 5-2. So after we switched side previous round. So right now we do have once again Stamina pushing with the bomb. We have the utilities comes in, getting some shots. Nobody's dying. Oh, Saturn's got balance there. That was aggressive on the A side. No trophy system. No, I don't saw anyone there with 1. So we have a 3v3 station very, very fast. The bomb is in the hands of Gutierrez right now. Inferno is in front of him, so as soon as he gonna pick, he might get some shots in him. Neil is holding top blue. We have a trophy system here, and Narcs picks up Spy. Now it's a 2v3, and they are still here. Okay, the bomb is still not planted. We still have 1 minute on the clock, and as soon as I say UTI is planting the bomb, Narcs is holding back alley. He has a good view over it. Neil might try to get a good shot through blue. He's trying to. Oh, UTI got Inferno. And it's a 1v3 situation right now.
Yeah, that's... I don't know who gave the clearance to whoever made that push into the copy site, but you've got 2 players left. You're playing a 2v3 retake. There's no way you're playing solo like this. Neil, the last hope. He's the MVP of the split, but it's Marvel who continues to have his number. And we are here in the match point for the side of Stamina, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming down to one last round. Nova, what do you got left in the tank? This has been a very long, drawn-out 5-game spread so far. You've shown tremendous signs of life here early in the series, but as this one progresses, it has been Stamina who has reaped and benefited more than not. Cathilla going to be able to find 2. It's 2 in the feed for Nova. They're looking to keep this one alive. Creed right here on the insides walks right into the shots, but Creed with a little bit of that Joe movement, and boy, oh boy, do we have a spark here in the 9th. Nova are not done just yet. Very quick round. Not even able to let the bomb to be planted, let alone. I think we had all that round done in 30 seconds or less. Let's see if Nova can continue to do it like that.
Yeah, and once again, we have Saturn's pushing through Granny. Marvel got Creed, and Spy with a kill on Greed, and we do have a 3v3 very, very fast. 10 seconds in, and we already have a 3v3. 4 players dead. Narcs
My God.
Spy. Damn. These do not look very... it still looks doable, Neil. Get good here. Now it looks doable. It's a 2v2. Oh, Marvel with a kill on Neil, and it's all on Saturn right now, who is trying to backstab. I think they might know where is he, because I heard some sniper shot. Narcs holding mid, and Marvel might push towards the plant right now. We still have 1 minute 14 on the clock. But Saturn's... he's trying to rotate towards the A side. He might find a Narcs here. 1v1. Make it 1v1 right now. He got the info though that he might be close. Marvel is trying to get a better view. And Saturn's... he is actually backstabbing him. Okay, he's trying to get a clear view. And Marvel is pushing towards the opposite side. He also needs to pick up the bomb. He's still down with the bomb. The bomb is still down.
This one's getting intense. We'll slow it down a little bit. 35 seconds on the clock. Saturn's has made his way into enemy territory. Or his own territory. This is where he started off the round. What am I talking about? Marvel's all the way up in top Granny. The big thing, the key info that didn't come through for Saturn's is that bomb planted, or that bomb didn't get picked up. So I think he caught Narcs on the midst of trying to get that bomb plant down. Sneaky little job he did.
Yeah.
Then he covered their angle. So 11 seconds left to go. Marvel now going to be heading back over to get this bomb plant. He's got plenty of time to do it. We'll see what the post plant looks like now. Is we see 2 seconds on the clock extend to 44. Here comes the push. The hit. Marvel getting the Holger action ready. Saturn's getting some shots in, but boy, turn for the worst. The body shots with the machete. Meow. It's going to be Saturn's clutching it up for the boys, and we're going to live to see another round. Hot damn, that one got close. Woo! Saturn's.
Yes, indeed.
Is that like the turnaround? Is that the pivot point for Nova? Do y'all bounce back after that one, or is it going to end here?
We're gonna see. But yeah, that was such a successful round on the side of Nova. We did start it very, very fast, right? And then everything slowed down. Once again, pushing towards the A side. They're trying to get that control. No kill yet, but the bomb is about to be planted. Saturn and Spy are coming towards the A side. Balance has a good position, and Grease is waiting too, so it's gonna be quite hard to get the retake. Neil is coming for... Saturn with a double kill. Pushing towards the A side right now. Creed got Marvel. Narcs down too. And he's good here in a 1v5 situation, and he's pushed... Spy with the last kill. And the defuse is coming in.
Yeah, flawless round for Nova. Okay, they're back on their grind. They are still here in it to win it. And surely enough, it is one mistake that is needed for Stamina to close this one down. We were just on a 6-2, right? So that's 3 rounds in a row for Nova. Yeah. Okay, how much more clutch do they have in the tank, though? Might be seeing overtime, right? But you got to take it round by round if you're Nova. You can't afford to have any mistakes, as I've already mentioned. And right now, we're going to slow it down for stamina. Creed looking to get some shots in. He's going to be able to deal the damage on Grizz, who I don't even think he made it at a gas station. How the hell did you get that kill and fall back that quickly? Okay, Nova, little tricks up their sleeves.
And as fast as the round started, now we are all slowing down. Narcs getting the kill on Creed, getting the retake there. It's a 4v4, so they're still playing very, very cautious because this could be actually the last round if Samina actually wins. So, yeah, Narcs is holding a back alley, trying to get a good control. Might push top granny now to get a better view, maybe a little bit of information. Saturns, who is back alley too, he just came back. He's on 9 right now. He was doing flawless this S&D game.
Yeah, I mean, they needed him to pick up the slack the most. I think he didn't contribute much in the first search or destroy, and right now anything he does +1 is a miracle. Right now the sights for Spy, who are just eating bullets right now, is he's gonna give that A site up. They're gonna have to play for the retake. But did my game just crash again? No freaking way, bro. There's no way. Twice in a row it's done this series.
We do have Spy getting a good here and Balance. We're still having the bomb. Is pushing towards Spy. Spy is very low, but Narcs got the kill. Inferno is there to pick up Narcs, and is a 2v3 situation. Okay, Inferno might push from Delhi. They're planting on the B side. Actually, they stop. Balance stop. Inferno is in front of him, but Neil is there to get the kill, and he's sitting on 10 now. Inferno got the kill, and Saturns with the last kill on Marvel. Push us into another round, and we have 6-6.
All right, we're going into overtime. Thank God my game's reconnected. Hopefully we don't see this one crash anymore, chat. I can't handle any more pain, any more devastation.
Yeah,
I need to see the game. I need to see the action. We're back in it. So stamina, Sella 6-2 lead. Nova fighting back. They've got a lot of energy still left. Inferno pushing right through the middle of the map. Narc's going to be able to shut him down, but he did find one before he goes. Spy and Saturn's big kills coming through, needed for this round to stay successful. Balance going to be able to swoop in and steal that one. Now it's all on Saturn's, who's got... I mean, we were 30 seconds into this round. It's already been decided. Bro, we didn't miss anything, chat. Calm down, okay? All right, calm down.
Damn, I just see your chat. It's funny.
Oh, boy. They can... Oh, man, you know what? It happens, okay? It's not my fault my PC is trash.
Yeah, we can do sometimes. Oh, damn. And we do have Marvel getting the last kill. In this kind of situation, we cannot do anything. You know, it's like, happens. You know, it's not our fault. It's something, I guess, out of our hands, right? I used to have anxiety because of this, but then I realized that I can do anything, you know? I'm not gonna cry because of it. But it's 7-6, and we do have Samina, who is in a lead right now. Narcs is pushing. Oh, getting some shot. Spies there. Saturns with a double kill. Once again, he did have a good push through Granny. Narcs is outside. Oh, Narcs with a kill, and Marvel too. Balance is there to pick up Neil. And is a 2v3 situation. A lot of kills.
It's crunch time.
Yeah.
Stamina just absolutely opened the trap door and shut Saturn's right down. Narcs, I mean, I don't even know how you got that shot to land, homie. I saw from Saturn's perspective, I was like, there's no way you don't see Narcs. And surely enough, he did. He chucked the grenade. But before he could even let it go, it's Narcs who was able to flick right onto the heady. Very, very great shots here, late game scenario. 14 kills on board for Narcs, 13 on board. They're looking for the back alley approach, and Spy, he's all the way in gas station. Can't wander out, roam freely now. Bomb's going to be planted. 40 seconds on the clock now. The retake needs to be flawless, but look where Narcs is at. He's got sights or sounds on one, but Creed can't be denied. He's going to be able to take some shots in on Balance. Look where Spy is now. The approach, the pinch. Taking all the attention right now is... He's going to be able to wander right in front of Marvel. Shuts down that push. Spy's going to be shut down, ladies and gentlemen. Your season 2022 fall winners are going to be none other than Stamina Esports, coming through with the 8-6 win. What a hell of a series. A 4-1 series win. Give them the crown. They are your champs for this season.
Yes. Now, I was expecting to Ninja Defuse there, to be honest. I was like, oh, Ninja Defuse, yes. But it was not time because Narcs actually spotted Spy faster, so he did got the kill. We do have Narcs coming with the MVP, 15 kills, followed by Marvel 13. We have Balance 10, Gutia 6, and Grease with 8 kills. And on the opposition, we have Saturns with 13, Spy with 9, Creed 11, Neil 10, and Inferno 5 kills.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, your fall 2022 champion, Stamina Esports, coming through, making it look easy in some of those games. It was rather difficult takeoff to start us off with. Be honest with you, I think they might have robbed that one from Nova, and Nova wasn't really able to bounce back after that because you jump into a Search or Destroy where that's a... I mean, I'm not saying it's a 2-0. It was also a close game, but we didn't get to see overtime. That one was almost a guaranteed Search win for the boys over at Stamina. So, quick 2-0 jump up. You find yourself in a little bit of adversity in that 3-0 control, but Stamina never really lost sight of the prize. It was a blowout in the Hardpoint. I say blowout. I don't mean it in a bad way to Nova, but it was like Nova were constantly playing Regain. That's exactly what we saw here. They were able to tie it up in the Search, but hot damn. Overtime comes through. 2 rounds in a row. Stamina. Pay the players, pay them. Absolute beast of a performance in the 5-game spread for them.
I could say I win my prediction.
You're right. You won your prediction. Oh man.
Damn. No, I really feel good. But yeah, I'm pretty sad. We didn't had like 7 games. Obviously, I really do like both teams, seeing them playing against each other, and I'm quite sad we didn't sell 7 games, but we did have these games that were amazing. So I'm happy with what we got. Okay.
There we go. Well, it's been a hell of a season. I mean, we take it back. It's Stamina lost to Nova in a best of 5. It went to a game 5. So based off that intel, you would have thought, we would have saw a little bit more out of Nova. But again, they are stage 5 bound, and with that being said, there's only so many strats. It's limited in Search and Destroy, and of course, you can't dish out too many great plays in a Mobile Mayhem Grand Finals. As great as $1,600 prize pool is, but it's not a $1,600 prize pool. I got reminded it's $1,200. So we did not progress. We did not get better in that sense, but we're trying. Okay, chat. We got to have more consistent stream viewership like we did today. I think we hit an all-time high for the season. It was for great reason. We got to see 2 great teams duke it out, but need to have consistent viewership across a full season in order for us to get a boost in that prize pool. So I want to stop and thank all the admins who put in a lot of the hard work to make this happen and deal with some of these players. It can be a bit of a handful. The viewers who do come through on a consistent basis, I appreciate you. You don't go unnoticed. Biggest contributions from some of you. I think Brad has came through consistently, and I don't know what you do, Brad, but I appreciate you for coming through, and I appreciate you for donating and gifting subs. If you got to gift this up from Brad, make sure you let her know. Thank you. I want to thank Gil and Day who came through as well to co-cast, as well as Deanna who co-casted with me for the grand finals and hosted a miraculous season all the way through. I'm going to give you the final words before we close it out.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Obviously, thank you so much, guys, from the chat. You've been very, very kind with me this season. It's like the 3rd one here with you guys, or the second, I think. And you guys been very, very kind. Okay, I did try to change my, my English and stuff. It's quite better, right? You've been kind, and you motivated me to be a better caster and host. Finally, I did. I'm very happy that I managed to co-cast with you. Obviously, this was one of my dreams, right, to co-cast with you guys. I co-casted with Gil, with today, obviously, and now with you. I'm very, very happy, and I'm so glad that we did have such a great admin team that are always helping us, and being here with us means a lot. Obviously, I could never do the work that they do, and it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. It's not like easy. We come here, cast, co-cast, host, and so on, but they did need to deal with players, first of all, need to deal with the technical part and everything, so we are very lucky to have them here with us, right? They're amazing.
You're absolutely right. we're going to sign off on another goated season. Spy coming through, signing off on some easies and some winners, man. Hell of a series for you, man. I believe you still are one of the best players in EU, if not the best. And you showed up and you showed why. I mean, even when your team wasn't doing the best, you tried your ass off. And, bro, that was a hell of a season for both Nova and Stamina. You can only crown one champion, unfortunately. It was Stamina this time around, fortunately, if you are a Stamina fan. So enjoy this moment. Move on to the next after today, as we got Stage 5 right around the corner. It's literally less than a month away. We've got 3.5, 4 weeks tops. So we're going to get geared up for a raid. It's the last time here for the Fall 2022 season. Thank you all for making this one such a unique and special one. We'll see you on the next time.